se ye ne afoforo nsonso ya kase da entam ne enti ye ne afoforo nsonso ya kase da entam se ye tenase a ne esa woti wo sports mu bia no ye de besom efiti African sports ekosi tennis ekosi boxing NBA football bibia ya agudie mu nsem no ye de beba ofa ananchichemu ahodo opi na ne wom time with doctor ebeba wakwemu amanone nsembeba efie sembeba yebekwa homa ne so ye ne mpanifo akukudam ebedi nkomo e de afa nsem na yeba besi nkoso etutu ne sre ne abasa no ne age o madwenkyere mabedwafo ne so betena ase na debia meka chosa ha no yenye opinion analysis here nti I think analysis no yenye biwa radio is not about opinion radio is about fact nti mpanifo no mo tena ase a omo the fact no edi begu fam they are digested by certain some no emo what ya say world research facts and figures educative informative matured analysis no empene for the bema nano pay e wo djubedi ne so o messages via Facebook live comment YouTube live comment WhatsApp messages WhatsApp voice note ni nyina ye bebo edi amanu achi so no ye bema okwan ne wa fra ba djubedi so edi wa dwenkyere ene wa tene aten nyina edi abeta akire weni afoforo pi ene ya tuni din DL Power Sport Show ene memene da no pe ya tena se dumienu emmoya yen sorry so ye baby a wo bia ye ma wa chiema wakwaba ene entena DL Power Sport Show live on DL 106.9 Sena mpenefo kan nipa baako we ne nsa nso nyame ani kata sanso na sebe obakofo enche downfo enti donhwere miensa mu adwumedie enyame nko na mede ba nuanom ni nyina wa ene yakan yantoma bo ani sen na baako ma yede nsam no babesomo na obi babisa sa Apakan GH mo atena sen na no pay e wo DL Power Sport Show so nsam be na gumo pono so a mo babesi nkoso atutu ni sreb ne abasa na mo apene poma sibre odi wani chiemo ewo ebibrem Africa CAF Women's African Cup of Nations egusu akoso quarter final no ne yewram yede wonsam edi eba Rolani Mokue na mene okase wa touch down ewo Algeria okwahye ne dwumadi ase as manager edi ma MC Orges and details and more stories yede be fi Africa nsam edi abro uram our tennis Tunisia ba your friend Ons Jaber wa announce say indefinite break or take it from tennis intia yede wonsam de ma Novak Djokovic akasa nienti up to now on retire from tennis wakasa yede wonsam de ba tennis nsam pi wa yamprono so a yede eba enne ampaya bedwa wo boxing uram wo Wembley Sports Stadium wo Enquiries approach menwa enne efie urantu akremo betu se ampaya ebedwa world undisputed heavyweight boxing bout no ebaso the world undisputed world heavyweight champion Alexander Usyk of Ukraine on a current IBF world heavyweight champion Daniel Dubois at the boy ni santo kwakese no and won some nanopay yade eba wo boxing so no in some PC ne yade bebro NBA LeBron James in some P never fano yade eba and a Damian Lillard in no or returning back to Portland Trailblazers and won some yade ba football Women's European 2025 Championship egusu ekoso Switzerland quarter final yebo and won some yadeba and I don't forget say you was some mu into transfers and ekoso aha your transfer center into latest transfer stories yade ebesomo efie ni fie yebe piem our Ghana the Black Queens of Ghana Women's AFCON quarter final game in Normani Algeria and the boy ni yebedi unkomo and the amount Wafu Zombie under 20 men's championship ekoso Ghana pram Black Satellite semi-final yani Ivory Coast and unkomo yadeba Ghana Football Association say almost set player standard contract rule the big question is a way and ebe solve the problem of player exodus and yane mpenifo pina bedi unkomo and nano pay heart of folk eka na emre omo Salim Adams there ubenya branch friend Francis Ajete there Nancy na Rennie Headache there ebae latest one omo former commercial manager Mr. Charles Kwatin the ono so betom kukro the big question is who should be blamed for this house of folk eka no mobono yebedi unkomo nano pay ewo djubedi so Kumasi Asante Kotoko announce new recruitment bi omaye into their team yebedi unkomo and afensu new appointment bi omaye ni nyina yede won sam de ba has ene Kotoko omo ye signing transfer wa Ghana yebedi unkomo weni afufuro pi yede ba ewo djubedi ne so nano pay busia ba bibia obi ayema wa chiema wa kwaba ene entena DL Power Sport Show live on DL 106.9 Jubedi no edemu live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 DLFM 106.9 YouTube nso no ye dem live DLFM 106.9 okwa Facebook like yen page no jaw comment na share famayen YouTube nso kwa subscribe to yen channel no na jaw comment ye be kinkan ni nyina de ama WhatsApp voice note ana WhatsApp message yeje number no 0593 406565 0593 406565 eno WhatsApp voice note ana message oreba ye be kinkan e de ama DJ Omarion ena ye producer edema dwumedi ototo nyama ema ye de abraseda kese enkoma DJ Omarion Zigibi technician on duty emfidie ni mfruma ochinchim se ye de dwumedi no e de eba besomo already seated no Bismarck edusei obetenenka na wofa Mohamed Alasan obetenenka coach Vincent Abiu obetenenka ena afenso no odi sika branche ene minuen abesrayen wo studio a Kwame Afum eta yechire Jesse eta yechire sanso na Oburaman ene Kenneth ata munyina ata yechire ye di dwumedie no e de Bible me di dwumedie ho chiame e de ama on edi ameje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King abusia ye dwumedie ye pese wiemu die ne wiemu peye enti ye mpai bonda no pense twedi ampo nyankopon boss ro bo asase onka ye ho no mo ayen ne ye dwumedie enwiemu peye ne wiemu die Kristofo nyina mo nyeme so amen yenuanom kremofo mo nyeme so alafatia hindufo no mo nyeme so home sat fat and of course Rastafarians no mo nyeme so ja Rastafari ekwan no mabie ekwan na emu da ototin yekosa akwese dumienu ebebo ye the flight number 106.9 live on DLFM ebuzia ye de nsamane ba mema mabedwafo no akwaba miwia na yenkone yemfa Dr. James Opoku anudisem emfama na fe ejana sokumo na yekosa we run the show no it no go feel run we are live and in charge bibia be kama Bismarck edusei etisen
Apakan you are gususha how sound so here
oh twedi ampon adawroma me ho ye na otwene ko send ma
ya sa ati me abetina hande de bia me ka se mo won kwa wa de nyina yentimi complain bebre so akwai sa abrabo na ye bo no movie Yankopon na director and what to yagum fantastic nti uwie usina no wafrim nti ne yentimi complain bebre ye kurukurum se ne papa kan na
ebefa
bibia didam
sure
ya betina ha ne de na je se bibia didam
sure
yes I hope so bibia
oh nyame adom me ho ye nti ya ba ye de nsam pi na na eba ha sensam ye beka wan na ebobobobo ha sesa aka no ehun nsam ye beka Black Queens in Sembebre or
asking common idea. Me jidize baba Mr. Lasaba.
Say what can.
On okita details
Wafa ba.
Because on ye din come over from quote me chepe as you. Because has you kuno. Tiene no the ni nyina ba. And on one thing me believe when mu ni say on hide bibia o. Oba ase na asem ne ten no on found the obebo odin aka.
Fantastic.
You know omo interest or has in common in there. Omuntami kuchu baba the details ni nyina beba
sure
who to blame ni there kika nyina
beba
yes
enti abusia Bismarck edu say na Martin nka ne yeba mo betene nka pi ofa edu si there ye ko na ye ne Dr. James Opoku Dr. Penia other standard specialist clinic no e wo kufuridu afidua say na opposite Ghana secondary school no na otwibia doctor ni endi nkomo e de fa nyapomuden na onim say exercise is part of sports and before crans and sporting discipline be because no ye di kan train yampo ansa na ye take part in that sporting discipline no and as sports ankasa no ye dia pesca no one of the ultimate no and say ye nso de pelpomuden enti any sporting athlete se uni apomuden a you can partake in the sport so meaning health exercise and sports go hand in hand intina na otwe bia yetenasia yedi nkomo edifa yare bi ho ene bia sa yare ne bi hawa exercise se oye ene exercise a enzi se oye se na be ya utie sports no na ya mawa pomudin enso edifa ntina otwe ya senya Dr. James Opoku enti yanko na simadu a edi enim no Dr. Mfa pomudin sem emfa nsom ye wi a ye de obe konkrofo nkro so na afa eja no asokumu na ye koye nim sa nti yentie doctor ye ba ye be kwa amanone ye ba sesia
yo abusuafo ye besa atuamo memeda anopai ewo di akasevide so edrume da no passe ya Ghana nyina obia etie DLFM sports with DH Apakan. Na send the be no esua ade kakra free apomuden ho and send the sports program na nkasa hyehyɛ so nti na anɔpɛ enam sɛ wodane mu aye nso totɔ nso a ɛtaa de respiratory conditions bebree eba nti na yɛreba kwan pɛsɛ twa nkomo pneumonia na pneumonia pneumonia yɛden pneumonia yare bi a affect your respiratory tract, specifically the lower respiratory system, that is the lungs. When the lungs tissues are being affected, I can say yaharawa no ahono to chema etimi and etimi this pneumonia eba na bebree no ansa na obetimi ehu say yaewe pneumonia na ubetimi treat no ese wotimi hu niema a etimi de ba na say moa wakora cause say pneumonia no enti yawo moa bi say bacteria omutimi cause pneumonia viruses etimi cause pneumonia ana fungi enso etimi cause pneumonia na fungus enti probably no yenya pneumonia na yetreat a probably taka say yes, have antibiotic. And the have antibiotic, which is for bacterial infection. That's any bacteria, no fungi. Bones say, and our fungus, I won't open antibiotic, and so they're realizing the injury. And no, as Anna Oba Hospital, it's me, it's a key usputum, and it's a key throat swab, near the collab, near a organism cry, air causes pneumonia. Nasibia isolate bacteria and isolate fungi. That is when we will give you antifungal treatment for you to get well. And see, you better near my the bus and a bit in carbosono. There were more I would wait in the bar, which is virus, which is fungi, which is bacteria. And probably as a pneumonia, it's me back our bra, your one will be it is a stroke. Yenia anansɛ ɔmo stroke no most of the time I was swallowing bebree was swallowing problem it is a bit or many aduane bi a etimi efiri ne esophagus nim na baabi odidi fa no na ebi a etimi akɔfa baabi a ɔmo fa no nti ebi kɔfa baabi a ɔmo fa na etimi nso ɛkɔkɔsi pneumonia afei nso so any sanum kaka etimi rensa etimi collapse ne ade no and also so no etimi aspirate some of your esophageal content and your gastric contents into your airways and also etimi causes pneumonia no yene a sebe itwayare ewo so se utwa aba na oda form na security fluids near the through your mouth and so no ebe so timi echo airways no etimi cause this aspiration pneumonia enti we ne ekwan a etimi fa so enya tell so a ene a yede yare fofo bi echo hospital anas echo yare sabe bi se enhwe so wokọ no ahwe ohun yi a ubetimi a contract saa emowo ya mekan bi akọ airways mo motimi akọ saa problem enti sanchene be na beda na de so obinya pneumonia yare bi a the signs and symptoms ana say ne centre no ene a lot of yare a yenya no baby a home fan respiratory condition is set but there are certain cardinal signs sanchene poti bi a and the dan dia utimi ehunu say radio pneumonia first bo ho atum say ohun ayehye afin so ubowa na say wa no so ubo a starting it me non productive bi wa unya mama but say a check pa na say e do mucha utimi ya mama na bo kwa tum say moja wo bi won so atum say yellowish ay greenish afin so no ubo wa na anya say ubo wa no keke uti say ubo eye wo ya ye ohume enso so no etimi sisi ohumi a otimi so obre ohumi ensisi so After so but so body one am duanyina twetwon wapo so o muscles munyina etutu after so ohome intentem the edi ho nso no otum se nipa na ka ohome a esenka oyesu o respiratory muscles and the home like the muscles at the chest, the diaphragm, as an with the home. Mas unya pneumonia, and I'm say oh home no, and I'm say the shortness of breath, you know. And my try say obey use the other accessory organs such as the muscles on your neck and your abdomen, and then that comes into play to support your breathing. Then a bear will breathe in the season. After so no obo etimi ya oya se na mede nka aka no afei nso wo hɔ a ultimate nka se mfifiri etew body no mu ayɛ hyehyehye ma mfifiri etew bi wo so atum so ase obo kura na se nsu bi abegyina hɔ ne ade afei nso nam se mframa ntimi ndie fusa ne ye o mogya mu nti no ubaya sign nose bunu kasa baya sign no bon so body no ene tum so wano ne ade tum say ebeye a bit bluish, which is indicating say there's decreased oxygen in your blood. After so no ubaya restless and confused enti edu sa mrewe ha say enebine so da ntimi na say why hija enti sɛ wohu saa nsɛnkyerɛnne wei a ɛyɛ sɛ wohu sɛ pneumonia yare no bi ɛyɛ akyerɛw, especially sɛ wo home nsisi so wo honam tutu wo bo ɛyɛ wo ya wo ho yɛ hye wobɔ wa a woyi amaman a wotumi sɛ mogya ɛwɔ mu anaasɛ ɛyɛ yellowish anaa greenish ɛyɛ sɛ wohu sɛ woyɛ anya saa yare anaasɛ wonya saa yare bi. Na saa yare bi a wunya enu kwai sɛ wotetena ho kwa ɛsɛ utumi tuo na mo ɛba yaresabea na etimi ɛfa o blood sample na etimi ɛgye sɛbio amaman a obeyi afi mu ba na de akɔ lab ne akɔyɛ ne ahwɛ mu de ama no ɛyɛ saa anaasɛ what is actually causing it. Denti a menemu ɛhwɛ saa pneumonia yare ɛsɛ me ma wohu sene ɛbɛyɛ a wohu saa nsɛnkyerɛnne na wobɛtumi ama wo nan ayɛ ntiantia anaasɛ wobɛtumi arɔhye aba hospital mɛtumi ahwɛ wo na mmom menkyerɛw sene ɛbɛyɛ a wohu science na wɔabɛkɔ akɔtɔ aduro fie no wanom. That is not what I'm trying to do, because yare bi a wodi agorɔ a ɛbɛtumi agye wo nkwa afiri wo nsɛm easily. Enti me ne wo ka we sene ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛyɛ anidaho na bibisa ɛto a wobɛtumi atutu mmeka aba ntɛm na yɛtumi aso ano ama wo ho atumi atɔ. But this time around that exercise is not encouraged because one kasa no home ni nsisi so home ete wonam tutu wonam nyina ya oya heat bi abegyina mu because of say wo fever ne ade obo wa ne ade enti no most of the time the time encourage pa ne say obe take more fluid obetimi anum so yi na watimi relax yi na oyes animal we nyina so no na ye de ndro so ya de aka ho ama watimi arekoba kama enti ene anapɛ ade we na mpɛsɛ me ne tiefo nyina no esua na yɛhyɛ no so na afesu yɛbo yɛ ho ban every we exposing our bodies ourselves to these cold weathers sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a ebetimi adi sayare so nkunim even as weather no a change ayi wɔn nyunu nso totɔ ne ade no yɛtumi protect yɛ ho yie na yɛtumi bo yɛ ho ban yie a yɛbɛtumi anya apɔmuden soronko it doesn't matter the change in weather no yɛbɛtumi yapɔmuden yɛbɛtumi agyina ne nan so ɛtumi asipi asita Madam Massey, and none of pay, really, and the Kaka, the person, the Bessom at for the best share, Namia Doma, Memleda, now Tresene, my bye.
Okay, yenda Dr. James Opoku, Dr. Penia, or the standard specialist clinic, no, Kufudia, Efidiase, Ganas Junction, a horn yenda doc as Sonny and Dinkoma and Nanope. Na ope doc and in a Dinkoma, na wafreno, 0342 29 13 90 0342 29 1390 eno Dr. James Opokune number no 0342 291390 ne office number eno no ofrea o se wo hwe Dr. James Opoku obenya no na oni na edi nkomo na bibia nso etumi aye kama na bibia nso aye fine ewo ho nom enti abusia ofedu si de yanko na enkrofo nkro so nsama ya boabo no yemfa kakra bi entumi emfa embesomo na bibia enye kama enso yentie we emfa mprapra kwamne yenko nkrofo nkro so sesia na yembra.
Who even the animal? Who opened that one? What the hell is that? Nature.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how we allow people's perception to get hold of us. You can't break our resolve. No way. Let's go. Yes, see, I'm going to from Tiana and Pacasa. Yeah, Gideon and Tiago, yeah, Modada. It won't say if it is Rihanna, if we are one here. And somebody did. Yamin and Brado. Now they Yamin and Bro. Hey, oh, Yamin and Bro. Now they Yamin and Brado. I'm only there. Yamin and Brado. Musumo hona musumame mi oboni aname ngoba ename kwadane me kan focus am hwia simpa me san sorry do sha me den da so tia sifise wawanyane abewua na na betwa kwasi kasahari kukotokuo mu da so bo me kwaji me hyebre ni nipa nsam ntimi ni nipa no achi makoso kosi se de nyame akafa me hunyina bedaji. Listen, I dey entertain no fear, I dey feel it in my spirit say victory day near. Masha say ya ketwa esmawie ye be ye kese fisa himfie gbanam sopa ye tumi de kan ya de share bema makoshi shi entini de tin de kum nipa afenso apusu na ma abofre bo tikwa me da su kura bo shani mu anku go nya me chefa aka ma fa me toto body ho me be brama me dia sisa I do what I do we yensuan was school make me nyame now you know untumi shemi shoe. I'm connected to the source of blessing, I'm operating in full only but I send no so be pour me dia bun siri who men kofen koda so mete hotwe nia minim say ye dia koto nessa. That's right. Wona watwe urade nyankopon nya hode foforo wode ntaban to so kodie otumrika wona tiso bretta. Yes ya grone from Tiana yempekasa ye gidie ni yensi abo ye hodada e won se ni bedi so ya na ye bu ya bofia esabodi die yamene brane ho.
Right, nano pe yan koran tentem so ankrofun kroso nsema ya boaboa no yensanimu emfangu fema na eba ne nkrofun kroso so a hu agudie mu nsema etwagu wori a ebusuan djubedie no adem live on Facebook and YouTube DLFM 106.9 enti okwa na watumi adwene na djumedie na yedeba no hu videos images no etumi etwagu kama na bibia aye kama na of course still me amedia ma no nsema na deba no edia meje so no ya yensu ano de hye Apakan GH the blazer kinebusia sana bribia onim se ye hya ase aye no ye hya ase mfanfia bibirem amfamaria Women's African Cup of Nation 2024 announce ye bono in 2025 ewo Morocco na yabo group stage na we me no kase quarter final no na yetumi edi ahyehye so na endra quarter final no 2 games na etumi todwa result IPP mu no ye mfa enso dia endra o ma ye friend Nigeria ema no omochi Nora Hoptel ne emano enka omu kuomo na Nigeria eche Zambia ebo meka poli enum omo entumante enti endra Nigeria 5 Zambia 0 enti meno kase Nigeria tumi progress akopie mo semi final mande Nora Hospital ene ne Zambia for no omo kofia yede sansam no ede ato anim na endra host nation aye friend Morocco mano enso che Mali ebo meka pole miensa ema Mali etimo bako enti meno kase Morocco nso no etumi qualify kwa semi final yede ewonsam ede ato anim na ende 2 games ede beba so about 4 p.m. Ghana time Algeria emano omone the Black Queens of Ghana ede bebo ani the Black Queens ejina kono a oni Algeria na ede bebo ani a yede sansam de ato anim ena about 7 p.m. and then South Africa ene Senegal ede bebo ani a yede ewonsam de asomo Women's African Cup of Nations ekos Morocco na ewonsam ena yede ato anim Confederation of African Football ye twanitia FN CAF Kuba Chaya ehwe ebibre ye football so no omo appoint legendary Gambian referee ye friend Papa Bakari Gassama na meno kase Bakari Gassama ena CAF appoint no say onye new manager of referees development ewo Africa enti in the CAF new appointment omaye no omo de ama Bakari Gassama legendary African referee ofi Gambia say omaye new manager and former referee development ewo Africa ye de sansa no ede atu anim na new CAF president Oba Nansia Oba Adwuma Bruta Dr. Patrice Motsepe na was signing new sponsorship deal na new sponsorship deal no on a Chinese company ban moto ni adia omu produce pa you from Absonic. Yes, Absonic and the latest sponsorship deal in the CAF etumi assign ya they want some animal into the new sponsorship deal CAF assign no a Chinese company your friend Absonic and they omaba on board ya de want some animal na make Dr. Patrice Motsepe no Papa we dey ebeya ye immortalizing forever and ever on your CAF president Oba Adwuma Bruta. Now for the first time ever in the history of CAF under the leadership of Dr. Patrice Motsepe no now Dr. Patrice Motsepe etumi sign a trade sponsorship deal with Chinese company in a single calendar year ebi nsi da say single calendar year no yenya CAF for what signing a trade sponsorship deal ni nyina no ne Chinese company and sign May this year and on it techno for ewie and this week na on the media for ewie and afenso no osade Absonic etmedia toaswa papa no Oba Adwuma Bruta yede awon some dem eno Dr. Patrice Motsepe CAF president ne won some no yede ato anim uram Algerian champion ye from MC Ogia na MC Ogia na de omo appointed South African coach friend Rulali Mokwena African Pep Guardiola former Mamelodi Sundowns former Work of Morocco coach no and they Rulali Mokwena ordinary achemo ewo Algeria na MC Ogia so makache ewo eno kwakoye adwuma a 2 years contract and they Rulali Mokwena African Pep Guardiola akwakọ sane ediama MC Ogia okwakọ toto nyama diama na wetu afi South Africa attach down ewo Algeria and they no bibia toto dia and the new coach edema MC Ogia no Rulani Mokwena yede sansam no ade atu anim dwedi ne so nano pay na he is back wine Moroccan 34-year-old defensive midfielder Yaya Jabrani na Yaya Jabrani no wonim say no ball edema Work of Morocco and ofiwo na nse kopiem Kuwait AC na sana mpenefo kan kuntu hwan a ninchia na saba enti ne Yaya Jabrani one of the finest midfielders yewo African continent so Yaya Jabrani is back obebo the ball the ama Work of Morocco 1 year contract and the Yaya Jabrani abesane the ama Work of Morocco in the Work of Morocco former captain Yaya Jabrani is back obebo 1 year the amama here to me this answer no ede atu anim ye fi African sports ma ye rem tennis ne yem fan sem kakra emfi tennis emfama wa Ons Jabel Tunisia baywa bani tennis na Ons Jabel wa bin wo mu ye pa na Ons Jabel na din sama betudwa say for the past 2 years here etwam no o pushing ne so much na hard edemano na so no o pushing no o say o fight through injuries o face many other challenges na o say deep down or you truly hurt ye pa o jina court ne so a nene nje o say sometime kra no aji of force no wansa o say nyama nkoye mfama no until right now no o Felice say o take time off the court na okotutu nyama ye no putting himself together until they ons jabe echrema we're taking indefinite break from tennis or question what to nyama mfiemi nyama enkoye emfamanenti on jabel echirema we're taking indefinite break from tennis here the sankom no here the atu anim enanope na USA ni abayo eba ne tennis ono so bi muye pa Sloane Stevens na Sloane Stevens na wakoko wini Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian Award 2025 ESPY award no na ababawa ye friend Sloane Stevens no eba no ayede abrochimemu oya de pa or foundation or buankola eni adeade enom na Muhammad Ali Sports Humanitarian Award ESPY awards 2025 no yede amana yede sansem no ede atoanim Novak Djokovic efi Serbia eba ne tennis na or one of the greats and ye be say now at the age of 39 years no and then motivate you on retire no and I say you motivating and say well once 2028 Olympic Games na dan anima say obo Los Angeles USA na ose okobo Olympic Games no de ama Serbia no and they no motivating ye and a Grand Slam no or pese OGB account and also motivating no and also Olympic Games no or pese ko na experiences a movement no with the country Serbia and also motivating the process of fele no unya Sisa fele no great brutal anti okikasa nyamani sienia eno ena motivate ono Novak Djokovic as it stands now no the age of 39 years no all retire from tennis yede sankoma twetwe no ede atowadim jubedi ne so nanope na yankopiem boxing de abusia ene ampire ebedwa efiewura ntu akremo betu world undisputed heavyweight boxing bout na ebaso 8:45 p.m. Ghana time and ebaso Wembley Sports Stadium UK Ukraine for Abrantia yefeno Alexander Usyk currently no ono ye world undisputed heavyweight champion na ochi Abrantia friend Tyson Fury ebo no first one so bo no second one ono ye undisputed world heavyweight champion na one UK ni Abrantia ye friend Daniel Dubois na Daniel Dubois in the IBF International Boxing Federation heavyweight title no ekitano and the boy in there Wembley Stadium no makopen we ni second time omoko na first time omoko ye no and then no eko Edema Brantia ye feno Usyk na first time omoko ye no omoko 26 August 2023 Stadion Rokro Poland na Alexander Usyk 9th round and knocking out Abrantia yefeno Daniel Dubois and the first time omokuya no 9th round knockout for Abrantia yefeno Usyk into ne repeat for Usyk and a revenge for Daniel Dubois na omoko weighing no Alexander Usyk weigh 227.2 and Usyk away and Daniel Dubois away 243.8 and also ni weighing Abrantia friend Daniel Dubois away na ebusia emra na omo baba be face up na omaye weighing na omade omano dinsem edi atudwa no emra weighing face off ene sa nyama ni nyina etodwa no emra legendary Michael Buffer legendary Michael Buffer ban ring announcement party untumi no embra o welcome two boxes no into the stage normal be face off near the no yentie sana legendary Michael Buffer welcome two boxes no.
Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night 90,000 fans will be packed into what is considered by many to be the greatest venue for sports and entertainment in the world, Wembley Stadium, London, England. It's champion versus champion, ladies and gentlemen, as we turn the page to another chapter in heavyweight history. 12 rounds of boxing for the greatest title in sports, undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. And it's all brought to you by the International Boxing Hall of Fame promoter, Mr. Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions, along with Ready to Fight. And sponsored by Riyadh Season, Ring Magazine, GG Bet, SNU, better pronounced as SNU, and Global Next Trade. And it's broadcast live worldwide on DAZN. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, champion versus champion, let's bring the two champions to the stage and to the scales for their official weigh-in for 12 rounds of boxing for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world. Coming to the stage first with an outstanding record, 22 victories in his career, 21 of those 22 wins by knockout, only 2 defeats. He's fighting for and representing all of England. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the reigning and defending IBF heavyweight champion of the world, Triple D, Daniel Dynamite Dubois. And his opponent, champion versus champion. This gentleman is an Olympic gold medalist. He has a perfect professional record consisting of 23 fights, 23 victories, 14 wins by knockout, a 2-division world champion, former undisputed cruiserweight world champion, current Ring Magazine champion, the reigning, defending WBC, WBA, WBO, IBO, heavyweight champion of the world from Ukraine. He is Alexander Usyk.
Ain't he saying a legendary Michael Buffer, legendary boxing ring announcer no, say no welcome me 2 boxers no, at the bar stage, Emma mobile face off near the idea, Emma Bibia etoye, na after me face off ye way near the idea no, Alexander Usyk of Ukraine, world undisputed heavyweight boxing champion 2 times. Na Usyk say or you motivated and tokwana ebaso no, or respect Abranti friend Daniel Dubois, or respect the pa, or you young guy, or you motivated. Na ono so Usyk no you motivated towards in Tokwawe, or same Crawford saying when ye and Dubois is or you 38 years or share 38 years no yin sayo. Na age ne just number or say or you motivated nyami adoma ne obia behunia ono Alexander Usyk obe to me aye.
Listen, I respect this guy, this young guy, this guy motivated, but I'm too. I'm not old guy. 38 is not. It's not old.
Just stop.
You know, we will see. It's Saturday. It's God's will.
Enti Usyk or sin ne obia behu age ne de just number. The boys is so de na so obema nyama kwani video mu de brutal. Daniel the boys or a British IBF world heavyweight title no ekita no. Or sin training ne punches. Womo a oni omo ye training no or the land womo no. Amani confidence and or the bout we mo or see ni mune de masa nyama jina ne na so why you ready for ntokwa we why you ready ankasa.
I've been getting a lot of just confidence from my, you know what, I've been getting a lot of just confidence from my training, what I've done in the gym, the shots I've been landing on the people I've been sparring, and all of that is just inside of me and it's built up and I'm ready to let it out now.
Daniel the boys at one and Samson was looking up to a great fight and or see at the moment no almost or the peak of the powers na a very great performance in the Daniel the boys.
Because I'm gonna make it a great fight. I'm looking forward to a great fight, and I'm up for it. I feel at the moment I'm at the peak of my powers, and it's gonna be a great performance.
Enti ene baso ampaya bega 8:45 Ghana time. World undisputed heavyweight boxing bout. Alexander Usyk ene Daniel the boys obi ampe bi hwe ebe brutal ebe fantastic and so yemfi boxing yemfi yen nchiremo ewo NBA dia LeBron James American NBA player LA Lakers ena obo ni NBA na yebisa say growing up no why na wo hwe ne so a ene no o the ball NBA eno say enyo bia than the great Michael Jordan or say Michael Jordan and inspire on LeBron James or to me Remo ewo NBA and oka NBA great na on also LeBron James account be until LeBron James achima or say Michael Jordan and inspire no ewo ne career ma yade won some ediama na LeBron James no onim say no or 40 years report eba achima season ya eba be komo aye 2025-2026 NBA season ya bo wi a likely say in there no LeBron James ebetuma retire from NBA a likely say season ya babe komo no ebe LeBron James in the last season after that no obetumi a retire ye de sansam no e de esomo na American NBA player or your former point guard e de ma Milwaukee Bucks 9 times NBA All-Star Damian Lillard menoka say or finalize the deal or return it back to Portland Trail Blazers. Now, Obesani 3 years contract at the amount. Now, 3 years contract, Damian Lillard, Ebabesani, at the Ama Portland Trail Blazers, 3 years, Sika Obenyano, $42 million. Masa, Abrabone, the BBHBU. Hey, 3 years, Avranti FN, Damian Lillard, Obenya $42 million. Maza enyes kaketwano Damian Lillard akola reswa emfiemiensa Jesus kawe edi aguni botuma yede ewonsam edima na weno eyayerosam edi ema New Orleans Pelicans na ne eyayerosam edima New Orleans Pelicans one of our best players or American ye friend Derek Quinn na Derek Quinn epra wakoye surgery and repair a torn scarf ulnate ligament injury on the left wrist mu na bosom miensa abrantia yafan Derek Quinn New Orleans Pelicans omo player obetena kira on to me more eya kensie fama New Orleans Pelicans yede awonsam ede amao yafi NBA dia yemram football na ya monitor won yam fancy dia Women's European Air Championship 2025 egusu ekoso ewo Switzerland na quarter final na ebusia ya piemu wo a ye de ayantam so ewo na quarter final no danu ukuada no oma ya fen Italy echi Norway bomb cameo no omo timu ba kon enti danu ukuada no Italy echi Norway twi mekoye omo a mene o kase Italy a qualify akopiem ewo semi final na endram oma ana ukuada na no ana yawadan yes yawadano oma ye fen England and so any Sweden ede buani na game no 2-2 ye de penalties na share so no na oma ye fen England miensa ema Sweden mienu nti England semi final oma kwa kopiemo ewa ye de wonsam ede ma na endra na Spain and so chi Switzerland game no emu ye din brutal na oma ye fen Spain omo conjure magic to me actually Switzerland bought my cameo no man to man to Spain and so aqua copiemo I was semi final you don't want some of them all and then about 7 p.m. on my friend France and Germany at the ever bunny and so far no semi final say and England Nyamia Duma Tuesday blanda edian 7 p.m. no England and Italy ever na afensu ukuada 7 p.m. no Spain Edu semi final omo twen the winner between France and Germany wo be win no na wa ba be share Spain na ukuada 7 p.m. mo ba ye de wonsam de ema eno European Women's Championship 2025 eguso ekoso na ye de wonsam de ma yamfa transfer stories kakran to aso mfama dia ebusu yampie mo boboku a ye fen Arsenal kachina English ringer ye fen Noni Madueke no officially no boboku ye fen Arsenal matuma sign no from boboku ye fen Chelsea £52 million and to me PM 5 years contract and a brand ye fen Noni Madueke efi boboku ye fen Chelsea abesane e de amaboboku ye fen Arsenal jersey number 20 and a brand ye fen Noni Madueke e ba be share e de amaboboku a ye fen Arsenal ye de wonsam e de ma na we meka kan biem sese boboku a ye fen Arsenal no omadane dumping site edi amaboboku a yefani Chelsea player bia Chelsea empeno no na oma frasna sasna mommefa ne nkwe since 2019 player bia Chelsea empeni bia na we move to Arsenal obekaya David Luiz ene William Eko Jorginho Eko Kai Havertz Eko Nansia Raheem Sterling Eko ena yebenya abrantia yefani Kepa Arrizabalaga ko the latest one on abrantia FM noni madueke na since Mikel Arteta ebe manager Ediba Bobo ko friend Arsenal no was spending over 150 million pounds at the assigning 6 players from Bobo Kwa yefene Chelsea offer Raheem Sterling loan William offering free Kepa Arrizabalaga 5.8 million euros and all the signing on Jorginho 11.5 and all the signing on Kai Havertz 75 million euros no the signing on noni madueke and 58 million euros okay can nyina di CNA over 150 million euros and Mikel Arteta and they are signing 6 players from Chelsea since obey manager Edema Bobo Kwa yefani Chelsea ya boss ankomo no e di amount entinde Mikel Arteta no obi nim nia wa hu Chelsea or pe Chelsea players brutal ye di awonsam etumi e di asomo e wo dwumedie so na owura mo Arsenal aka chia ende eye agreed Ethan Nwaneri or signing 5 years contract extension until June 2030 edi amabobo kwa yefen Arsenal yede wonsam edi atuwanim ewo dwumedi enso na Arsenal ene Chelsea edi abani adan in the Dutch attacker yefen Xavi Simon on ball edi ma RB Leipzig no in the Xavi Simon Chelsea ni Arsenal nyina ye interested so betumi asane ne sama we a yede sansam no edi atuwanim Brian Mbuomo Cameroonian attacker or bonny ball Edema Bobo Kwa yefen Brentford now Bobo Kwa yefen Manchester United and Bobo Kwa yefen Brentford I agree a fee 65 million pounds 6 million ebe add-ons na ende no Bobo Kwa yefen Man U etua edi amabobo Kwa yefen Brentford na Brian Mbuomo abesina kandi amabobo Kwa yefen Manchester United or best signing 5 years contract on to June 2030 or option so or the CC and beto so amana kosi 2031 na odwin obey any medicals no was sign a contract no e de amabobo kwa ye friend Manchester United a ye de won samade ma enti Cameroonian reunion no aye adwuma e wo Man U omudikan e wo goalkeeper Andre Onana and they Brian Mbuomo etumi abekama ye de won sam adema Tottenham Hotspur interested say ombe ram e wo Bournemouth na omu ram e wo Bournemouth Ukraine center back ye friend Elias Zabani na PSG na peno na so sikana Bournemouth per 70 million euros no bobo kwa ye friend PSG so muntua na no na Tottenham so omu ye ready Elias Zabani no 70 million euros no betua no omu de afano he de fi bobo kwa ye friend Tottenham Hotspur akachia ye de won some edema Liverpool for no omu monitor situation of Rodrigo Goes Real Madrid akache almost Luis Diaz efi Liverpool kodia ombe uremo Real Madrid na Rodrigo Goes no omakofan Real Madrid there almost Rodrigo Goes no betona agi team ode 100 million euros eba ansa no beja Rodrigo Goes mo ama na besi akande amawa ye de won samade ma na Hugo Ekitike French striker or body board ma entrant Frankfurt Germany na Liverpool for no abrante naka yes achrom so besia kan edi amount now no Liverpool ne entrant Frankfurt edidim komo omo reach agreement on a fee Hugo Ekitike ebe fi bobo kwa friend Frankfurt na wa besia kan edi amabobo kwa ye friend Liverpool England ye de awon some dem Real Madrid now so say revenue last season omo generate 1.18 billion euros na we no a record breaking revenue in the history of Real Madrid na enuntina na say Florentino Perez no why apostle on person beto players free agent nkwa eno wasane no o pesca e de ama Madrid for na ye de ewon some dem Jude Bellingham English midfielder oba ne board ma Real Madrid Jude Bellingham akoye surgery na shoulder surgery eno koye na watwe edu kwoti ni dumie no so Jude Bellingham ebetena fia onsia kan emfama aboboku a ye freno Real Madrid a ye de awonsam edi atoanim na sakwala we minim so oba Real Madrid so obebobolo se oba na waleo Brazilian striker just 18 years Endrick Felipe wafi Brazil aba Europe obehwe so aboboro empra twene aware nko na brante adwene ho just 18 years ondra Hendrik Felipe akwakọ wale ne girlfriend a ye friend Gabrieli na Gabrieli no 23 years old ana akwala weso 18 years no omfa ne so ne dio Hendrik 18 years na akọ wale obi a wanya 23 years over Madrid boy kura unya bi mo unya hu da chie aware ne mpra twenku ana odwen ho enti Hendrik Felipe no at the age of 18 years no endra wakọ wale ne partner ye friend Gabriel 23 years enti wo hwe difference na as a 5 years difference and head down ntem so na Ghana we the 18 years na ko kache wa wo for say ukọ wale a se no mbe pai wani so dia ma no na so abrofo ne de omo mfa 18 years Hendrik Felipe wakọ wale ne girlfriend Gabriel 23 years a ye de awonsam edema Barcelona akache no Omaremo ewo Sweden. Now Swedish 18 and a 16-year-old winger. Your friend Ryan Baji. Ryan Baji. Now Ryan Baji no FC Copenhagen. With you as a free agent. Menoka saying Barcelona for a really abrante. Now Abesia Candy amount as a free agent. Yadi I want some at the amount. Now Barcelona say in the no Spotify Camp Nou no and you're ready. Emma in the no omombo. Omo game no ewo enti you see oni ande ade no ajo omo twen kakra nti monju ona no wanhwe hwa na bia season ya eba bekom no ombe sha se abom games na yede awonsam ede asomo ewo dwumadi enso na Atletico Madrid eni abre se English attacker IFN Mason Greenwood obon ball edema Olympic Marseille no ombe fa no na watumi ambesi akan ede amount Atletico Madrid epushe so menya Mason Greenwood na wa bebon ball ede amama yede wonsam edema na Bayern Munich ene abrante IFN Luis Diaz areche a personal agreement na afibia na Bayern Munich say ombema Luis Diaz 14 million euros na niaka ane se Bayern Munich for no and Liverpool for no bedin koma na Liverpool for na agiatum normal reche agreement on a fee na Brantia ye friend Luis Diaz akosina kan ade ma Bayern Munich Luis Diaz na de waka yes ade ache Bayern Munich ye de awonsam de ma AC Milan wo Italy o ma be piem e o Man U akache o mo se Denmark for striker ye friend Rasmus Højlund no ompe Rasmus Højlund se omra na o mesina kan emfama boboku am ye friend AC Milan ye de wonsam ade atu anim Ademola Lookman ade na ni twemo e wo Inter Milan na wakobo ne board yama Ademola Lookman reigning African best player osina kan edema Atlanta na waka yes edi ache boboku a ya fan Inter Milan na Inter Milan ene boboku e fan Atlanta edidim komo Atlanta so mo pe 40 million euros na Inter so mo nte so komo twetwe no eguso ekoso mo rechi agreement dia na Brantia ya fan Ademola Lookman no wakosina kan dia boboku a ya fan Inter Milan from Atlanta ya de sansam no edema AS Roma agree a deal with RC Lens Omo France. Na AS Roma to 23 million euros plus 2 million add-ons. Moroccan midfielder Yefen Neil Anyao. Neil Anyao. Obesina kan ede amabobo kwa Yefen AS Roma enso ewo 5 years contract. Eno besane ede ama Gian Piero Gasparini ene no AS Roma team na yede awonsam de ma Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang Gabonese Neymar okosi na kanima akwadesia na mutually no na oma party ways enti Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang or free agent Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang return back to Europe or be signing 2 years contract e dia ma boboku a ye friend Olympic Marseille France na wonim say Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang no wabo e di ama Olympic Marseille pen ene osa return na 2 years contract no waba be sane abesia kan e di amama ye di awonsam e di amawa enya asam ke 20 day Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang is back obebo e di amaboboku a ye friend Olympic Marseille ye di awonsam etumi e di amawa enye asam ke to akra enso 20 day Aubameyang is back obesina kan e di amaboboku a ye friend no yes Olympic Marseille yede awonsam ede emao ewo na PSG announce say Italian 19-year-old goalkeeper Renato Mareno PSG asane no from AS Roma obeda goal post mo ediama finalissima Copa America champions and European champions and ebo inti we no Argentina Copa America champions and European champions omaya ye freno omaya ye freno Spain and edi ebebuani omaya ye freno Spain and edi bebuani inti the finalissima no ebeba so March 2026 ending and ebeba so ye de won some dem ebusia yemfa amanone nsam ni nyina ensi na mempene fo no enwram kakra wa amanone ni antinsifie emfa fie die no embeto aso emfama o DL Power Sport Show live on DL 106.9 Jumedie no live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 and YouTube also no ye demo live DLFM 106.9 WhatsApp message and our WhatsApp voice note Fabra 0593 406565 0593 406565 or the bar ye bebo and I back in can in kama diamo Lumba in Supada Roma omukitaimu as headline sponsor Emma Yedi Dumediano Eba and afen so the Genesis any event Adam at the singles and couples dinner night no at the Eshisha so munyina chire and yediba enche bia mede omunsam at the besomo ewo Dumediane so a enye asem ketu akra na DJ Omarion and producer Zigibi a technician on duty na already seated no already seated no yes Bismarck eduse watena se enche bia wofa Mohamed Alassane coach Vincent Abiu eba be kan se ye frema ye nso ano de hye Apakan GH menkwa womane so eba ne box na pani ba kwa wa bin wo mu wa Ghana ha Alhaji Amin Lamte na eba ne box na wa bin brutal oye lecturer eba no nsentwe adwuma nso a wa bin wom atete nsentwefo bebre eba ne box na GBA omokasamafo no osanso ye boxing ring announcer boxing expert yankwa amane so ni ene Alhaji ending command no pay Alhaji salamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam Apakan.
Alhaji mpacha osa won ye
me hu ya de na wa bon for so kase bi wan hwa me de mo kokoto
GBA no waja mu on
Ubi same. Na ade akoso uni mu hu ade akoso.
Say Alhaji no communication bi ama yenti. Ye nim say oda so kitam.
O de bi say omo DB president resigning no. Say ya hand over Edema the current second vice president Feno Ojabano. And also a formally say it is really not compulsory. Say as a board member you stay. There are some of the board members who have stayed.
Okay.
But me no media man who say eja for the past month no na my bread. Okay. Or say me di my home.
Okay.
In Kolanso I make sure more at the university no. Or more the course black will be I need to do a lot of research work. Inti boxing juma obi ntwa ya na because of the fun of it. My article be edify the boys need you sacrifice no couple.
Yeah,
nobody picks me. I'm doing that because of the passion.
Okay.
And I'm no more the GBA communications director. And to me, I describe him as the former GBA communications director.
Alhaji, that's it for correction. No? Okay. Alhaji, ne area nyina attention. Ewo UK Wembley na a world undisputed heavyweight boxing bout na baso. Na oma kopen we the second time omukon. Alexander Usyk from Ukraine on it Daniel Du Bois ene na Alhaji first of all no me before ansa na yebeba bout no no bout no ye bono ewo UK ho eho ena Daniel Du Bois efi Alhaji ebema ne some advantage be over Usyk ana
edi kano me da nyankopɔ ase sɛ matron sa frɛ me me san sɛ motifo nyinaa in production team nyankopɔ nhyira mo we be seminar or share in every sporting discipline. No, we cannot take home advantage for granted. And India, you can't take it for granted. Into Wembley Stadium, also no, a song, the capacity no so pioneer grow. Now, so you must also remember, say, and yeah, the Paduda or Boko Honon Kwana Koko support the boys. You second so no so even they are born and bred in UK, but Omono the boxer they admire and love is Usyk. In boxing, the boxing is a very, very funny sport. Also, be crap or a free chrono crap on support for boxer or free hole. Yes, me article I betray and it is one of the slight advantages that the boys going to be utilizing. But it depends on the game plan. It depends on the artistry. On the branch and quarter. In the first fight on Osha, now or no, the boys a drop Usyk or drop on in round 5. Or drop on the referee say a dear a man call from no a low blow. You can't low blower. Punch out to you no eja. You could send him penny for us. International the referee say is illegitimate. Now so share the boys camp now they protested almost they be. Now punch out to you say it's legitimate. And here you said almost about 5 minutes and or do recover and son of boom. Obomono and or drop the boys in round 8 or drop on oija or to prejan or kakra and it's around the end the end around 9 or drop on they want to remember him cry and referee stop of fight into Omakonda now so I don't know any UK and Saudi Arabia and America and Poland and Omokonsa fight it's a neutral ground so see I know I'm UK no so no beside there it's likely say, the boys going to make your advantage, but who share Usyk or advantage that we have been experience do or no, regardless of the outcome and fan of or they will share the game plan or share the artistry and or share the footwork especially the footwork now when him say boxing there why been come him and I am trying to say southpaw in boxing or we are very, very dangerous. Because in boxing, they were deep acquire friend the stance, so to air with the right hand. The way body different from so we are lefty. We are left just like the footballers now. We are lefties. So we are very, very dangerous. So that's it is the same thing in boxing. So boxer they are lefty or turn out to the one year. Home advantage could go to the boys, but it depends on the game plan.
Okay. Alaji sana okano omako pen first time no we no eko edema Usyk 9th round knockout. Usyk akokokwa including wakobo Tyson Free, wabone back wabone mienu. Daniel Dubois so wa bounce back and the IBF title no krakita no. Alaji dynamics into this bout no ebe san fire about no kakra. Now,
share idea okay is excellent. But boxers may no share record no. Share Alexander Usyk obi a wa 23 fights. 23 we winning na. We winning no. 14 of the wins came by way of knockout. What shows a branch no or to no at the core distance. Your boxers be a omode ono omo ko round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. Want to me and Boa, to me, manage who you to me because on your distance boxer, into share, Usyk waku 201 rounds of boxing, over 200 rounds of boxing. Which I'll say, he knows how to stop a boxer, he knows how to go through the distance. Into share, oh no, Olubia waben pa. Into the movement the catch no. Now we shut down the boys on so on also 24 fighting. And the way lose me. Me lose so lose you know 2 knockouts. And yes through the distance. And on also fight about pen winning through the distance. Fight about pen lose through the distance. Now we share the opponent on no more some of them are very credible. Into also no we need 22 fights or lose 2. Out of the 24, and 21 of the wins came by way of knockout. Excelsior is an expert and specialist in knockout. Now, so a bonus say young Kono rounds are no queer so far as a professional boxer and heavyweight divisional. Wakunya the 5 rounds of boxing ever since Oba professional boxing in 2017. Wakunya the 5 rounds of boxing. Until Ube against a boxer you sec or to me cut distance no or to most stop poor in the 1 year ever to me the assembly braba now ocean so at the boys also time I will lose here against you second also upon home modern power also no boxes mensa consecutively no or stop on winning any kind of Jared Miller me kaisa fight no Jared Miller na that time I will lose against the boys no or lose against you second no na go be because the boys will be cry and or could defeat no if you are only Philip Yugovic on also so far but also a bempa on or born also every nyina no nyina hu say eja abrante wasaba bi mu and only Anthony Joshua sa IBF title fight no a ono no koyo no stop no no tennis title no into sha abrante me ni we je enya grokra na wo hwe you second so a ono so after sa fight no say na wo kan no back to back on Tyson Fury and also Anthony Joshua back to back we know Munina will show twice. And it's the most important aspect of this fight is that can you repeat the same dose against Du Bois? Because Abrante Menunu, Tyson Fury, and Anthony Joshua was stop on twice. And only Du Bois was stop on the first one. The second one is about Bonana. And this is where the issue is becoming very critical. Now, so do I do true form? Now analyze the fact now. But when we say you our advantages based on 1 experience, based on 2 or to me cut distance based on 3 oceanic footworks, and in the way on also defending the honor, oceanic body language or core the way all dying the way all or taking a time on all core or from round 1 round 2 round 3. We will say to me stop someone stop how can I go beyond the rounds and maybe they see what semester stop. But people like Du Bois, no more there, or more dream edit to so we was saying stop. Into some fight with the a bad partner, so hey, boxing. Sometimes 1 punch can make the difference. Into your him say we will enjoy the fight, but the best boxer will win. But I can tell you, to all intents and purposes, me share analysis now, me me taking me time, I show me now, fight no article now, me chair no. I didn't just sit down and write it. Me share on my previous fight, me analysis, video analysis, any reporter, me in the past, no. Me just posting in the end of the true story. And for me, I think that the favorite for this fight, from my perspective, is Usyk.
Oh, okay, you know. Nkunimdie no ebe kwa ma Usyk ebe ebia unanimous decision and I will expect another knockout again.
Oh that be only say Usyk there already you can count on him on anything, be it knockout or the distance. But Du Bois no but me continue on knockout. So fight he say Usyk very sure then it will come to knockout. Because a battle landing of the punches, the last time I'm almost, friend said, Usyk landed almost about 25% of punches on landing. So that's it. And Du Bois so landing almost about 16%, which is really, really questionable because say more to punches or punch or more do no because a battle heavy puncher and a hard puncher, Du Bois is ahead of Usyk. Said Du Bois but to land in the punch, no best stop Usyk within the short round. Let me catch you now. So landing and anytime we catch us a banu defensive network no. We say Usyk on him they were or defending the hole. Into bad is over to me landing. And it's the last time when we defending ye. I'm on no punches on no landing and 25% of the punches landed. And a branch and Du Bois they on landing only 16%. Into a banner fight now, it's to an idiot. Let's make I just say a banner from the 2 angles now, through the distance or through knockout, Usyk can deliver. But a banner Du Bois need the honor there, baby. I mean, who's a which may again a knockout.
Okay. Alaji Nanope, ye better was a pa say oni Edim Como. Ye jaw kwama wakwe the Alaji, minim or last word.
In the last word, they want to say, Senamaka Chauno. I want you people to play this on record. and Kamaya Madrin San Kamin Kamwasam. My Madrin say Ghana boxing there. And yes, maybe I'm in the box and I'm a trimming who total. Maybe a time will come. Maybe I would really bounce back. Anything my culture article it catch us say, I love boxing. There is something going on. The Ghana as a country and the way the National Sports Authority is handling the issues about Ghana Boxing Authority, we seem to be selling our birthright for a single meal. Now we share the current sports where there is no way the National Sports Authority would dictate to the Ghana Boxing Authority. And that is what we have argued with the Ministry of Sports and the National Sports Authority. Ghana Boxing Federation, I'm a or representing Ghana at the international bout in Deke Kano, or under the National Sports Authority. Way. And in our sports regulation, it just say GB as an autonomous body is under the National Sports Authority. But I wouldn't want to get into what happened and gone. To see I am penny for handling GBCCiano. About 3 or 4 of them were those who appeared before the committee, almost set up. I mean, catch us say committee report, I think that is questionable. We don't even need to even talk about the committee report or the implementation of the committee. They attended to the committee, lambasted, vilified the former GBA president, Ibrahim Kotelikwe, and they are those in charge of the GBA. These are the people who were sending negative information about GBA to the NSA and the Ministry of Sports and Recreation. Today, they are those in charge of the GBA. My kind story is the last time they visited an NSA Director General.
Okay.
They went and sat down that the GB has agreed. They've agreed to work under the NSA. This is very serious. It's an illegality.
Wow.
Number 2, Sesiano extend the current GB acting president. They are extending the term to about 1 month. Meanwhile, by July 23rd, no period asa. Or more extended. The question that I'm asking is that, so where was the NSA and the Ministry of Youth and Sports? Case now branding free mono, and the DB and the corner, and the case in the buyer almost set up committee. But DB has nothing to do with the committee. With this questionable report from the committee, and they want to me and Fred GBA president and any board members and Tenase. As you shall say, the way I'm in the past. They are antagonists to the former DBA president. You've now embraced them and telling them we are all working together, we are doing this, we want to reset Ghana boxing. Who told you that Ghana professional boxing is in disarray? What I catch out, sir? Who told you? As journalists, you guys need to let Ghanaians understand, say,
okay,
we are trying to get ourselves into certain areas that are very, very slippery.
Okay.
Ghana Boxing Authority can never come under the National Sports Authority. Yes, under normal circumstances, they have a responsibility to check whatever that we are doing, but they don't have the right to dictate to the GBA. ABA, for example, finally, the government described the Ghana Boxing Authority. The Ghana Boxing Authority, that is where the government, probably NSA or the ministry, could come to seek for maybe accountability and whatever. Apart from that, they have no any business in involving themselves or maybe interfering with the work of the Ghana Boxing Authority. So see, I know you're paying for more or more DAG. More pictures or more the gloves are coming. Fine. But we have to be very, very careful. And say, yeah, as some of now, all of us will come and blame ourselves.
Okay. Amen. Yeah, that's it. Alaji. And former GBA, communications director, or your boxing expert, Alaji Amin Lamte, a ban boxing now, were being brutal, in Enquiries who are being brutal, or your lecturer, or Islamic University, into a unipaketwa, and yen in a dinkomo, and the afa usik, any the boys bat nebaso. And what be real or Ghana say, they no, and they say no, and who real boxing money at the end, and Shenia, and you yenekes and never about Ghana boxing. So ye bafia, ye bedi and uncommon. Bismarck,
Apakan.
Well, fakakra to aso amano ne ne mbra fie.
Bi na we menche amanane na ya bedin fie nkomo no. Apakan we de Igalo futuo kakra odima Victor Osimhen am pese me kakra. Nse kame se Victor Osimhen we ye fi no ba bi ofri. Ni nyina ne se ye kromu ano ye part of the world no. Ye ni ade e friend say nuclear family ye dey extended. So entino se na Igalo ka se onipa no wa bobredu ba bi kura usika no enya nko usika
oni abusia
ya had your friends say yesika what I say because this is here hana say bi impose bi oba akwa wade etimi ka chenze obaka afa ko kunu fie but unya ade afa bra fie edino Victor Osimhen masa transfer ye biem from January hono team papa bia ntimi amefa o and the Manchester United mo omu hia attackers hwe ba bi omnenam Mbuema ene Mbuemo ne Abrante FM kunyam na omo yede omo toto omo eti me meka ne se na Igalo ka se ehun be hia sa Abrante nko akone nam Saudi ho ubo 2 years 3 years as at then we do be 28 29 still na we more years ahead of you beti ma be Europe eti no kakra meka me kasa mika mze nko baby ha because no ko ntitwi but for one year for Igalo nko na odi no se nke be ya anko Saudi no yede onko peska because masa football wi ase no yakọ eba nyina yeden esika yakọ eba nyina eyesika enti se akonya bi ba sei na me yase African brothers na dane da omo yasa mistake we because sabi abrochire obi maso oye de kra o de to fie and say ye dey live your life ni nyina ho ebedu ba bi apomu den baba form at age 17 18 where down intimi favor definitely baba fie o ti ase it is as by then on na say den o sika kakra wa pregu anu so no den utimi use entino Victor Osimhen me de me for Igalo nkomo na o de ba bonten senke be ya onko peska o hwe Igalo akọ China edidimo asabe bo Manchester United so who knows say along the line no ebia was Saudi or performance ko nkan and we all know the pedigree the class ekitano so a top notch striker we very good and definitely so corner nei ukobo bi say Ahila na say Anasa only Cristiano Ronaldo and simple na Ahila unja uko Saudi wadi am no me champions am show obi aho eti uko gina na say u gina manim na to 20 na we know ye nyina enim ni qualities what you say eti no kakra me kan say so obehwe na say watimi di nani enso achirim ewo Saudi abeboa no na just quick one na me fancy na emrafie no Apakan Lamine Yamal of late ne ho sensem wo media ni papa and ne ho nsem na nkomodi ni nyina be dodo na fa ne lifestyle after say well live pitch and say after say eni onyina go pramaso a you see obi a professional na so obi adwuma oye no sabi emredu say say oye adwuma the guy o deliver say Lamine Yamal gina pitch ne so na obobo ni ye 2023 ana Jabi Hernandez eco-fan from La Masia just 15 years and making a debut with Barcelona and from then Brandon approve beyond reasonable doubt a born on him bo what you say we prove beyond reasonable doubt a born on him bo and a basa fuajina tum but football no, it comes with its own pressure just 17 years wako winning Euros 17 years or the Spain do nations a league final. It took Portugal being a share moji.
Yeah.
And they at age 18 or 10-18. And come on, everybody say he's a key contender for the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
And he, as young guy as he is, ne say be ne mama ne father and so I break it. Divorce aba. Omi no be at ni baby. And no be sure Lamine Yamal ni po ben pa ne grandma. And ne onya sa parental bond na mama papa omotibom afutuo omo diet ni ways
ne papa ne nkwa
papa no krampo no wo hwe ne utterance se wo media ni ma papa na ngaza me pese me use words bi what does it
akohwisem won ani so
discipline irresponsible father akase ni hawo Lamine Yamal papa no to be te say minim ze ne ase ono odidi ne ba no fame no kra ase ne ba na ngaza ohun no so superstar sin ne ba na ono obobo no What you say? Entino say akwala we coming up and I say onyini from this family and I say from a home like this. And the money boy I to yabo because one usa. Otieti mpanifo bi and I say legends be on more game in the likes of Memphis Depay the likes of Calvin Prince Boateng. I'm so make you $1 million and even Akon crumple by kind. Sikaneba ebe foforo masa we dia ho kira che e komando wa che wa bra che na sikaneba boom say ebe foforo entino I think the pressure mo de makwala ne say nei ase oya gidin boni oya munja la minyama masa munja no.
But don't you think, sir, with Nimfi, board of any washable, your own players baby are almost for this kind of a brabono, and Bomo share ma we vacation on your mochile, or could in birthday and see able to ja a ma size or penny sebi, new for type or more penny. Don't you think, sir, Sanya man, the carbon will be distracting?
Well, an American announcer player be a war. Ne discipline level and as a dear young can say a man a ginger no man otimi bobono over kai 2002 Brazilian team no modi winning World Cup na Apakan Ronaldo Nazario de Bamontin say a day before some kwakobọ final no coach ni catch no say obi a player be a dear o sha ube ya ebe mo ni age on the field of play betimi deliver ube deliver no kwane and you know the Samba boys and the J clubbing. Eti wana abe Ronaldinho, mama Adriano, mama ati omo Germany no, omo call strippers, omo name baby girls see kwa yo movie. And on the field of play, ade chi on by no be deliver. Eti who knows say Lami Yama ebia yanka ne say ensensem bi e wo fie. Yanka ne say bia ne ex-girlfriend akwada bia obeka say Euros no the baby girl bi ba abonten a. Later on, that lady, any boy being so to well, I mean, I'm a follow on the social media handles. Who knows, Abia? All these things, sum me up, and then all battle psychologically. And who may as well be releasing stress, will be releasing tension, and now so being poor. How a hype in any film, no, and common a banner. Abia, a bit me did to mama, a bit more in your bintino. And mammy releasing stress, mammy fan name, we send a bear, a bit tuning of watching. And then confront a conversation on us on communicate on the bata musa bono meaning bo arana and no could did it soon. Obiani feel film of Muba Messi so until and same way be one. What I say Cantona among the days of Manchester United all the time won't say on any teammates trust the coaches bread big boys no pempi now be brands and be manage but I think Barcelona entourage, the likes of Hansi Flick and their head coach, when it comes to things like this, and how a manager getting the best out of the boy, or young, and until so, Ben Yini, and never be saying no immaturity in the room, and never be say we should expect, but the mention when he said Bassa team Nangasano, ambition as the performance on the field of play and anchor for my notion the body shaper, a camera is on far the gym works in any exercise in Niagara. Because Lamia are very skinny, and I believe say Osha and a body shape our own gainer. I think so on the food of flu wait me deliver. And then just when you extending the contract and I'm a 10, yes, Adamano, intino. Jansha a huge tax and a milestone and a Branton so started into Nea Bassa for any muji did in a 10 man. I believe say on one gasano, Wako ready and a cabiachino. Barcelona number 10 Jessino, Yanshem Philly. Okay. And I believe say Abranten be able deliver to expectation. Lami Yama for now the Yenjanana on Chile Nizikano. Now Hendrik Nezono Apakan Nemabu I say Ubrun Swan when you echo quantum. Intino Aqualana gas and minim Ubia Roma Madrid or Nanya form. As you say, ye ton and I sempon ye more stay in Cramponunim. Now so be worried, I don't know. Ubiane ne story. I'm yet to delve deep into on a lady's relationship. Who knows? Say be a one way or the other. No lady na buana mine Andre Crampo drew. It's never be where by ni can see a judging as quick as we think. Obiane the story. If we ask Obiane the story, Obibe simun tem say be ye. Obibe simulate ye. Obiane the story. It's Hendrik. I think Xavier and we wish him well and Yamana Basuna or Banan some falakimra next season. Until me and Bubo goes in because they say, Roma did the small baby. Gonzalo Garciano. Maza, akura ni bomo enti baby girl yesterday na as over blessings and I can say good luck and family Hendrik na bibi anya kama oni carry ni
but I say eno ye Bismarck edu say eno de amanone de na si ye ba fie na ye de fie de no aba beto aso na messages mi kakra mfamfi wa Kobi Asamoah or say Hendrik pa the boy you are not seeing top you have gone to marry hey bema na or the laughing emoji said ya kan no Kobi Asamoah de no na Kobi Asamoah no say maestro Apakan GH my fellow Madridista kumkwabna I'm doing the listening live in Lakeside Estate Community 8 you are doing a great job kudos man hala Madrid inti Kobna Asamoah de no Dora ya ejewa DL Power Sports Layemiwa. How are you doing, Apakan? Watching live from Christian Village, Achimota. Dora, ya hunye pa me ojide se wonso onhuye. Piaga say, watch out for Liverpool. Good morning, guys. Good morning to you as well. Piaga so deni nedia no. Kofi Parliament or say we are enjoying the DL Power Sports live from Aguna Bobikuma Apa. Kofi Parliament. Yeah, that's it. And so obey to me the aba. Facebook DLFM 106.9 YouTube on so no DLFM 106.9 WhatsApp voice note and our SMS and our voice note and our WhatsApp message. Yes, voice note and our WhatsApp message. Fafa 0593 406565 0593 406565 Nana Kwesi Ehwiring wo kofori ase utie show na live e de fi udem wagyegia dem e wo udem e na utie show no nti Nana Kwesi Ehwiring yenchiao e na Owusu Bempa Anderson se o hwe show no from Oil City Takra de yenchiao e na obora man no nyina e hwe show no ofedu su de ye ba fie ne ye de fie nkomo no so abeto aso e de ama
sara yanko popeno de na yanko po atoro se ebe ho no ene be ye ho enti yeda yankupo ase ansa mistakes na ba in our players side na omutumi equalize no inshallah bro ni say mentumo me ase obehwe na wasiyese no mabi
baby what the direction of you face akona here
direction me ye na ediko ediko wini na makofa obi aba na my high diamond na mitianika. Kind of you are journalists. Some of you don't. I think you are doing like you don't go to school. Direction, man. I'm taking Confessor to a good direction. We thank God. We didn't lose in our home today. 4 matches, 1 point. Alhamdulillah. You are taking yourself for bad direction, action, bad caution.
Wo yamfa fie de no ento aso emfama de a yansha se emfamfi Women's African Cup of Nation a ekoso ewo Morocco na ene ebo anwumere no 4 p.m. the Black Queens of Ghana ejina kono na Black Queens of Ghana ene omaye fen Algeria ene the quarter final edi eboni enti ne Ghana the Black Queens Yeni Algeria was start municipal de Bekani 4 p.m. and yeni Algeria edis a quarter final game no edibo and ye to me we need ya near copiemo was semi final one day obi a bonfire on kai Black Queens no Ghana the empire body and we here empire until be a bonfire na wa kai Black Queens and send be ne 4 p.m. no yeni Algeria ye be to me twimeko edi asra mo near copiemo the semi final na bibia aye kama wafu zombie under 20 men's championship egusu ekoso Ghanaian Soccer Center of Excellence ewo pram semi final black satellite yakopiem ewo yene Ivory Coast na yede sa game no edi ebebo ani nti Desmond Ofe ene ne mrantie ne so no o mapiem ewo semi final of the wafu zombie under 20 championship na yede ewonsam edi atuanim na ebusia obepiemo ewo Ghana nkomo ba ko a ewo Ghana ha ene se Ghana Football Association say player standard contract rule were introduced and say team say what Ghana no ye benya specific amount to be so mutumi omo player ka edi few enti ebia for instance ebia we team now wo Ghana Premier League no wo division 1 and Amba League no ma e say utumi tua players ne ka from ebia 5,000 and above when tua ne ka kra no na say utua ne ka be 5,000 eno no any player standard rule no na Henry Asante Twum kasama for edema Ghana Football Association na yebisa say Henry Asante Twum na player standard rule no daben ena esha se eno se animanime ya season ya yeba be wurami player standard rule contract ehun sensem no esha se Henry Asante Twum Mr. Hart
started immediately 2025-2026. They are lining up meetings, Premier League, Division 1 League, Women's Premier League. They may have more next week. As soon as we are done with those meetings, copies will be made available to them and we can take off.
And Henry Asante Twum say next season eba be komu you know player standard contract rule eba ye adwuma. Na sa player standard contract rule ehun sense we know Mr. Henry Asante Twum chire mu kwamba so na be fa so aye adwuma ankasa chire mu because dodo na se na mo de banner clubs na ndi so a mo be ye omodan Henry Asante Twum chire mu
never be brave but unfortunately draft na you really see the various components of the standard contract in terms of compensation any sanyama no ninyina ba up over statement na you really see I said there will be further engagement with approved standard contract will be made available to the clubs and then again sign a publish it or FA website. There are certain details like minimum wage going forward. That is how it's going to start. There will be a takeoff point for all Premier League clubs, for all Division 1 League clubs, for all Women's Premier League clubs. The only thing is that no matter how well you pay a player and how you pay a professional, not only in football, across the various facets of our economy, medical, agriculture, tourism, whatever.
Henry Asante Twum kasama for penny edema Ghana Football Association ena watenenka enso ewo ho Heart of folk akache no eka upon eka na endra ni amete ne se Francis Ajete omo former player na no mo de ne kan ne de no omatua over 120,000 Ghana cedis omatua enti Francis Ajete de no Ome yi di efiwo na ebi kono na ebi ba enti Salim Adams de no omo yi fiwa na Francis Ajete de no bae Francis Ajete de yi fiwa omo former technical director of Holland Dutch memo ye friend Rene Hedek has terminating the contract na papa ne se kwan has fa so terminating the contract no omo amfa kwan paso or the copy mo FIFA share has say $150,000 omuntia and farmer Rene Hedek. Enti ne Rene Hedek DM so aba $150,000. Now $150,000 no. O convert it at about current cedis ma. I think over 15 billion. And yes ka ketwa. Na ye nimse anu asiwa enre nwumre. Ye wa kunkurong ba kwasa betom. Eno so fia. Has former commercial manager Mr. Charles Kwaten. Ono so say has everybody has a penny. Ono so say has ka. Odi kopie mo GFA enkomra 111,624 Ghana cedis. Has agiatum 3 installment omutia ediama Mr. Charles Kwaten enso ewo enti former has commercial manager Mr. Charles Kwaten 111,624 Ghana cedis omutia de mano enti has of folk here omu buruka no na togbo etua no omu burubi no otua no omu burubi the latest one no Rene Hedek $150,000 and afin so no Mr. Charles Kwaten former commercial manager 111,624 Ghana cedis ese omutua edemano na Prince Owusu Kwabena former baby any goal star striker has a 2 years obesia kan ede ama Heart of Folk bobokuo no enso ewo ena eno achi nso no Baba Adamu center back from bobokuo a ye friend no Golden Cake from bobokuo ye friend Golden Cake no Baba Adamu enso bebo 2 years ede ama bobokuo a ye friend Heart of Folk enso ewo na kotokwa kachene Fabu census almost nyame adomo china officially no omo lanche ewo Kumasi City Mall car park 4 p.m. and omo lanche Fabu census no china yede ewonsem ede amao ewo djumedie ne so a enye asem ketwa enso so ewo ho na kotoko ebetu ede afi Ghana yes nyame adoma brother ede omani achem ewo South Africa na afenso no Toyota Cup no mo ne Kaizer Chief ede akwakọ boani na endram kotoko aye appointment o ma ye ne se Charles Kwaku Hammond kotoko enemi no so be marketing and brands manager Charles Kwaku Hammond ene bedi sadwuma no ena onyina asenso enso be corporate and external affairs manager onyina senso corporate and external affairs manager obeye ede ama kotoko ena Christopher Damenya former NCC chairman enso babeye director of operations responsible for overseeing club operations and supporting strategic decisions eno Christopher Damenya ne de eno no yimano akwasi kusi enso ya appoint no se omra na ome assistant coach for the youth team focusing on nurturing young talent for the club future when new appointment Kumasi Asante Kotoko aya yede awonsem ede ama enso yam fancy empenifo na tenase na omomfa mboboso no emfa emra na omomfa empense mo no emfa mra yede mboboso na si enti mpenifo ne de mpense mo no ede eba na ebusia mame fasida kese ema Lumba ensupa na Lumba ensupa yensu abadwama ensu emote emode kama Food and Drugs Authority aja tum se we pie mo Ghana na opensu ejira ne nanso na ede paadia enoa ene Lumba ensupa na Lumba ensupa no ye won bottle water ne ye won sachet Food and Drugs Authority area form fidie mo aja tum se de we pie mo Ghana na opensu ede pa wonuma be ye onipadua ne mu adwuma na nipadua ne be jira ne nanso dia enoa ne Lumba ensupa nti abusia ene insu aya no mo Ghana no enoa ne Lumba ensupa se wo san Lumba ensupa won kono mo fofora ejawa adwo ana wonsa be kan so ese wono mo de enoa ne Lumba ensupa efiefie mo monjingu fridges mo na mombobo na Lumba ensupa ne je semane se wo de wu ni fridge kra wo ji afa twere dan no sachet ene bottle water ni nyina mu be chile ya ye ni sachet we se oje na wo de twere dan no a emu bedwo na watuma bobo na bibia aye kama enso so ede ama na bibia aye fine na enkwala ni ko school bottle water no momfa nso mo bag mo na omomfa nko enu achi nso na ebusia utuntonsu a Lumba nsupa no ena ton ye beto na udwa na udi no atumi atumpon ede ama dwumadie bia udi ye wramu wona hotwe wedding out during ene dwumadie awudo opi eyie ni ade Lumba nsupa no ena mon serve wase ye beto na mudwa na mudi no atumpon dwumadie na udi no atumpon na bibia oye bia no aye kama Lumba nsupa eno no ya to apete nkran ha babia obia no obenya bi ato Madam Abanyame Chem ewo dansuma ne mpatem appeal to slain oben Lumba Sport no 0557349401 Mama Vic ewo Fanko Sport M oben Onyinase Washing Bay no 0500680783 Black Kwame Wadakuma Circle Station oben Adum Choba no 0244094793 Edit Kusim ewo Dowenya oben Central University no 0246601004 ana 0266400215 Lumba super biato a DLFM ya kachi ewon kran Agbogbo Junction yani Wisconsin International University no main entrance NAD mpunimpu urem ewon ya kachi a na waba uba reception also was share receptionist uhuna also pe Lumba super ni biato obedi wanim na watumi enya biato na bibia aye kama and so edi ama baby bia wo bia ope bia di udwuma ope bi aton ope Lumba Spani bi eyusu ewo fia friend number we ubenya bi order ye de bebro 0555 0 no about 5 miensa 0555 27 47 57 0555 27 47 57 and 0577 47 5343 0577 47 53 43 Lumba Super ekitemu as headline sponsor DL Power Sport Show yade ebro na jumedi na dem live on Facebook ano DLFM 106.9 YouTube dem live ewo DLFM 106.9 WhatsApp message no monko so amfambra and our voice note monko so amfambra enche bia mebo edi amamo 0593 406565 DJ Marion na producer Zigibi technician on duty Coach Vincent Abiu coach Ababedu coach Atenase Bismarck Edusewa yehwe nim se wofa Mohammed Alasan eba be kan ho Odisi Kabrantie enso ewa mi amedi dwumadi ho chiame ye frame ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King efie nkomo ne yedi Black Queens ewo quarter final game ewo women's AFCON as ene omone Algeria nebo 4 p.m. Inti yebehwe Black Queens game no ene GFC player standard contract rule omo de ba be yadwuma enti everything next season kono mbetwa buo bi di ato a ese clubs no etua omo players kafi edifisa amount record. The question is eno ena eba be sisa player ezedos no eba be si anu kwan ma yen football no etumpo ana haso folk sa ekai omutua na ebiba what is the problem? Who should be held accountable for this mess ekoso ewo haso folk akache kotoko any has nso omo ye signing sankomo we any afufuro pi ena yedi ewo fie mencha se emfanfi coach Vincent Abiu coach ofane menga boye
amelo no
wo ba ekon
njechele
sure coach ensam no na yede agu obebre Black Queens ewo game and the GFC player standard contract rule or the Bayejuma Black Satellite and so omedu semi final omone Ivory Coast has coach kabibre odwen wa onti ase has year signings Prince Owusu Kwabnaba Baba they move from Golden Kekaba Koto Consto signings na no omoye Fabu Census or Chinomosi omo year launching omo ye new appointment near there any bibia coach officer be ade up at the Ghana fire crowd omuti coach.
All right, I think sir in starting with Black Queens they were able to win their last game against Tanzania.
Yeah.
And how would you qualify? I think they need to focus on this particular game. Especially between Omuni and Algeria.
Yeah.
Algeria fast tracking has been able to invest a lot in terms of player development, coaching development. Algeria for 206 squad no be school in the various areas of the game. Scouting, video analysis, coaching, they are on a long-term project. And one of the projects, and only they are able to participate very well in the women's game. So, any game at that form, a game very difficult for both teams because they are all a step to make it to the last four of the game. Udu normally involve a lot of things. Your preparation, your foundation, your mental capacity, your mental strength. That is, everything is involved. So I think it is one area and it's not going to be a walkover game. Gone are the days. Say Algeria and Ghana, it's an automatically walkover game for Ghana. But I think that will be very difficult. But once you've been able to win another game, drawn one game, lost one game, win another game, then any game is just like any other game. Until once they get there, I think they will only wish them the best of luck, that they should go through very well. But like I always tell people, it doesn't play. It's only a portion we say it. It doesn't play the game at all. The game is based on your fitness, your technique and everything, and how you approach the opponent. Some of the approach here, Tanzania game, no, especially in the second half, where they were able to manage the game, distribute themselves on the field very well, where you could see them, the back four, the middle four, the top two, the 4-4-2, a point in time, 4-4-1-1.
Yeah.
And on boy, they were able to contain them, especially in the second half, and they show, say, you are an emerging force. So I think the girls did well, not because they won the game, but we saw an improved game of the first two games, especially Usha Mali game, no. Now Usha Tanzania against South Africa game, no. Now we share a last game now. You see, there was an improved game. When they changed from the 3-back system to the 4-4-2 system and the 4-4-1, I think we saw a slight difference. So maybe the coach have noticed something about our players, about the future strategy that will be able to help them. So best of game today.
Okay.
Then Mbema also,
yeah,
it's not been bad. It was a difficult start against Nigeria. It has always been say area match. Boys Nigeria and Ghana is always the same at any level. Yeah. So once they progress after the Nigeria game and they keep on moving, has been very positive. Into baby, I'm waiting there. I think they must make sure they keep the trophy. The Ivorian team is also a developing team.
Yeah. That
has not bad. The Osham one game, I'm sure, no, they will not be a bad opposition. So winning against them, my only fear is whatever project we are doing should be in a particular line. It shouldn't be an over-age project. Omo win. Now you feel say, yeah, be papa for Ochina. But if everything is okay, I think it's a very good idea.
Wow.
The ensure standardizing contracts.
Yes.
Contract is always between two parties.
Yeah.
Then there's a mediator. And a finance, okay. Contract, they won't mean fixed contract, Emma Timbia, and Anipabia. But the only person we know, on my base.
Yeah.
Into base for Division 1. Into the moment when you Division 1 card, one team negotiate cry, and which say 10 cities na yaji atuma, and which say 10 cities in the Usabeka. So we can work on the base to get a foundation. Until once you are going to create that foundation, it set up a tone. Until Fanny said you have a standardized contract for every division. Until when him say the moment we write Division 1, Manyanya Division 1 card need the 100 Ghana as my salary.
Okay.
Then whatever you negotiate will not go down. Until won't mean but below that particular scanibium.
Okay.
You can only go above. Into contract here, you need above. Because it varies from individual player, individual performance. But based on vulnerable players, a particular level is okay. Once we call Division 1 pay, only say 100 Ghana and salary.
I salary.
But
Omen tiame krana 100 Ghana ne de so mutiame.
Yeah, funny say sana. So you are creating base.
Okay.
So it means a Division 1 bearing card, 100 Ghana salary, so a base. So that obi in fact player now or money 10 cities. On say between 10 cities and 100 Ghana, there's a gap. So the base might not be too huge, but I'm using 100 Ghana. Therefore, I was not mentioning 100 Ghana. I'm using 100 Ghana for my case study.
Yes, example keke.
Example.
Yeah.
Therefore, there's not.
Amount my example keke.
Example
yeah.
And I'm using the lowest, the biggest denomination.
Yes.
Maybe the second biggest denomination.
Yeah.
Into 100 Ghana for Division 1. Into once unya ra Division 1, they only say manya kra manya 100 Ghana. So you can now negotiate 100 Ghana and above. Into munya more Division 1, but we bet me 1,000 Ghana. Or be 100 Ghana. It's a safeguard the sports in a way. Then over premium, Fanisa premium so 200 Ghana. Now be on base. So it means the moment player rap premium, won't mean to below 200 Ghana. And so to negotiate above
the 200 cities.
The 200 cities.
Yeah.
So I think that is Obambani the Fanisa 50 Ghana. and also ultimate player no below 50 Ghana. So our standard no will start solving the problem from an angle.
Okay.
So our standard no start the problem. And maybe Thomas Zidane, coach Madrid no. Nani salary was small. But for Florentino Perez, Nani catch and he said Madrid, below salary. It doesn't fit the club. And you don't cry, the big can yes, you don't negotiate. Sanka ni pande uni ba be negotiate incident na won twen by the bibi tan to sumano o call Ali Munisa na na your salary o call as coach kwa na say na be dia yen ma wejuma
on be won say standard no of
you don't drop the base
yeah
until they keep a base, and that is why you see coaches coming to a certain club no na $60,000 then a minimum until you must hit above that minimum. So it's the same threshold. The idea you must fight for several years. Say, Embra give them now you find a cutoff point. Now you start TBB so that it will take all the 600 Ghana, 800 Ghana out of the game. At least I was looking at even a minimum of $500.
Okay.
If I'm looking at the minimum. But saying do hokra, now you're starting from maybe $200 and above, $200 as a minimum. And you only say, your salary is more than 1,000 Ghana.
Yeah.
Until if I said 2,000 as the minimum. So, Tama Picho called Ali. I think he started about 120.
$120,000.
But they said that after the next season, it went to 180 in a month.
Yeah.
Until their standard, what we are seeing. Enter me this Zidane name example. No? So Zidane was earning a salary, was doing well, but Florentino Perez himself said, no, at Madrid we don't do it. So on with the big count, before they now call him to the table, come and negotiate how much you want to take. And see, the standard contract now here created Siciano. If it's done well, and konye bibi keke. But if it's done well, it's safeguard the sports. And it goes with a lot of things. The health aspect of the player, and it's I'm scanning very creative amount. Very important. I think these are things that me feel say to me from a particular angle, a game no, when you take it from the base. So if we're looking at a certain amount, because when you look at the neighborhood country and salary increments shouldn't control now can be about Estudos. There's nothing. What is Estudos? And when we have more than enough talent, why don't you say something? Only say Argentina, I'm call parliament because they didn't sell enough players.
Wow.
We need to do research about such topics. Otherwise, say, I didn't talk about in my mind and on players and on players. Obisu call parliament. Because I feel they want to be on ton players and do level, yeah. And ours is rather to make sure say whatever we sell should give us a return. Who keep your money or more then? And over keep your mind. Something must help you to keep them. So a time will come, you don't have to keep them. You have to make more money.
Yeah.
Then that is where you can keep the player. You understand?
Yeah.
Shall Madrid team, Spanish are in the womb. If you will be fair, Spanish are in the Madrid team, no. And the Spanish, don't contribute to the national team. Because foreigners are in the Spanish team. Nature indigenous are in the Spanish team. So there's nothing that West be Abubama Mojiatu without digesting the word. What is the Exodus about? As far back as 74, now your players called Bruchidada. As far back as 74. Bring from 74, I want to remember the player's name. Bring from 74 up to an. You understand? So what is what show not be bored weather? Also coffee be a word in National Soccer. How do we confirm to what is happening now? There's something changing. So then they're changing. So you can't benefit from something. Now do be 10. Now we'll pretend. If we have kept all the players, tell me will you be mentioning some people as legends? Because the legends Ghana Bono, you'll be about professional. And in terms of achievement, every former player, show introduction, meaning legend Bekasa. No, you want me to West now, my West now,
Abe
normal.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
We can't stop Exodus where we are now. But we can design the league such a way, say we will produce players a certain level of return. That return, if they are paying you well, why do you want to travel? It's a technical question.
Yeah.
Obia watna brochi da bia no, me ji sa ketua na me nkwa brochi. Watna 5 degrees muda. Watna 5 degrees Celsius. Unya block, ya tremu, ya nanti mo aba. So some of you must experience before you talk. And I was like Kasakeke. So nobody wants to be there. What ultimately Bobo ules here, this will be a bench teaching out. Because your hand is dead.
Wow.
That's like when you played in Russia. When you come back, you can't even touch your wife. Because you don't have your sense, you are dead.
Your senseness, you know.
Yeah, do you understand? Who wants to be there if not even equal, similar salary will take you there? So if you've not experienced certain lifestyle, no, how can guys say, and that was I have been in a temperature of 5 degrees. I have been negative. We've gone to negative before. When you enter the negatives, you understand? When you enter the negative, at a certain temperature, police will arrest you because they know you want to commit suicide.
Wow.
You understand? So who wants to be there? But we want to be there because you want to safeguard your future. So we must design the league such a way, say, a point in time we need to sacrifice a session of the players. A do level will be that return will come back home. Then we're able to spend that return very well. How many Egyptians do you see going to Europe to play? How many South Africans do you see going to Europe to play?
Yeah.
So it means a contract that will be now a year, very creative. But yeah, boys in Ethiopia
yeah.
What is the difference? $500, $1,000, $2,000. That is why they are going. When you travel, one is difficult is when you miss family back home. And yet the same. Especially sports. Idea be out to me miss a man for power. Because Ukoba Santo Pesa do uncomotrobi. And all person be so be now be shed them now. We need to start from somewhere. So countries even go to parliament to ask the FAs and people involved that how come you didn't sell this amount of players? Because I know they did revenue back home. When this Manchester number 7, 0 fee or no?
There is this player over share number 7, Ronaldo fee or no?
I mean, no. That one is from Portugal, right?
Ronaldo from Portugal.
Then there's another one that came from Portugal. Now Obiaka said the next Ronaldo, that's a potential. Then Yanko, another player. At the same Manchester, you're signing striker. Nani. Then Yanko too. There's a Mexican too. There was a Mexican player.
Chicharito. Yeah.
Check the day Ferguson called him and tell him I'm going to pay you £70,000. He knew he was going to change home. You understand? So, game no my create enmity for those who sell players and players who travel. When we get to certain level, I'm telling you, you won't go. What are you going to do there? I have no work in Europe. I'll go on holidays. But I know what people go through. I go on holidays and come back. So I'm saying a lot of people wish they were not there. But when you go there, it changes your tomorrow. Until that becomes your motivation. You want to that becomes the biggest motivation. Eddie will call. So once the game is going right now, we should concentrate on ourselves. Say, talent ni bo dosu. Until yenye ni ye. Until a time will come, maybe your league will be production of players. Another 3 years, another than league winning league. I don't know whether you're getting the whole concept, the whole idea.
Yeah.
Until people must still travel, but we are not going to sell the entire team at the same time. So when we recruit very well, and 3 goals, 2 goals, check Bournemouth, check their investment and what they are recouping. Bournemouth invested about £130 million. Away 2 million. Say. Then look at their position in the league and look at the players they've sold. Go and check Benfica, how much they've made this year from player sales. Bro, we should stop joking. Muma NBA hadrim was on my pundits, panelists, all of us NBA hadrim say, how do we curtail and solve the problem for the next 10 years in Kolana Mebano? So situation now, it's a solve problem one dachi for. And dachi any ochina dachi. There's no tomorrow. Tomorrow is always today.
Sika, your players, they be form one, and you're worth it, and you're well deserving. And then again, if you are more crumpa, I'm gonna leave it to expectation. 2-3 seasons. It's
not about living to expectation. In psychology, this is what I say. Listen to me deep. When you get to the survivor mood, you just want to survive. So when we want to take people from that mood, we should start building a base for them. When the base is good, they want to. Who doesn't want to be rich? All the players which they could be like Kudus, but the base is not there. And yet say who wants to come home? If Tottenham is calling you, you want to come home.
No.
But you are not meeting what Tottenham demands. So you just want to survive now, so you can put some 3-bedroom house and get a car. In the survival mood, no, you don't think. So you get stuck in the brain. But when we start changing how the base is done, so check the players who have gone through Right to Dream and tell me what I'm saying. Check all the players who have gone through that. It's good not the Ghanaian. Are they not Ghanaians? Yeah. So what is the difference now? Because where they were has taken them from survival mood and they see the real world. So the reality of the world, we have 2 worlds, right? Your first world, any third world. Your second world, Anna. First world countries, any third world countries. What happened to the middle? So you're either a first world country or a third world country. So the reality is we must shift from third world mentality to first world reality. To shift the knowledge to the players that this is where the game has got into. But when you get to at the age of 30, no tukwa no nyaska, the body itself does not allow you to perform. And you wish you could perform. Who wants to receive £1,000 when there's £50,000 at the end of the month? Now I can say nipani nye determine. It's your book players with some dream. That's the way we are making the picture look like. Because I want to be there. I want to end what Kudus is ending. But opportunities will not take you there. So somebody come calling in Ethiopia, $2,000. Finally, I have to be there. And when you play there, you will say, player, no. And so we call him, but on to me call him. Because one age cry beat you.
Yeah.
Game now can beat you. So when they go, they will come back home. But you start BB 50. Now you're my 10 years, now you start another base system now. Almost by the time we get there, the players will become more ambitious. Into player FIFA not, they're able to break through. Because the environment starts shaping you. Player if you Right to Dream. Currently, the best players from Africa, most of them are from Right to Dream. Check the Ivorian team, check the Ghanaian. So what is the difference? So the difference is the environment. If the environment doesn't change, you don't become so ambitious. So out of every 100 from Ghana Premier League, maybe 2 will make us proud. Out of Yemisu 10, Misu 10. Out of 10, we might only get 1 who will move from Ghana Premier League straight to a top team. Then go to Right to Dream. Out of 10, if they don't get card, they can get 4. So just look at the ratio. So we need to find out what is making them more ambitious than what is not making these people ambitious. So you go, you come back because age is not on your side and the environment has never challenged you. But the environment challenged these people. That is why Kudus was prepared from Right to Dream to Nordjylland to tune him very well before Ayas. So just look at the trend. Check the number of former players. See, that's how I can tell you. Most of them, when they go, they play from the juniors almost 2 years before they come to the Premier side. But they came from Premier. So when we go to the base and we start something right, this standard contract. Inside money to me start here. And my play an year setting on your fear be an in.
Okay.
So when you reduce fear in people, they become more ambitious. But if people want to survive, that is why people who pickpocket, out of 1,000, then one will become a rich man. You can never become a rich man. But they're always stealing our phones. But they can never become rich. Just for survivor. And the moment you're in the survival mood is dangerous. You understand? So I'll give you a theory, the red card theory. And no power about red cards I know who here.
Red
card. Who she?
Cards.
Cars. One who she? One who she? You know why? But let me tell you that next week Saturday, I'm telling you that any red car you see, I'll give you 500 Ghana. You can give me a exact number of red cars you saw without even lying.
Yeah.
So that's what we call the red car theory. Here is your piloting school. Here is your ice skating. So they tell you not to see. The moment you say there's danger, you see danger.
Okay. Wow.
You understand?
Yeah.
So your problem is soon. Then we sitting down, then just dangling it up and down. We can do that. But when we do that, we don't solve the problem because they listen to us as players. So anytime you preach negatives and you feel you are solving the problem, it stacks. That's why other countries they are particular about age and movie. Age and what you listen to. Because everything you listen to, you see the subconscious mind and the conscious mind. The subconscious mind start recording from the day you came from your mother's womb. In the time I own Kasakra, what you are recording. The conscious mind that makes you think. This is what we think. That's why Bibi Chiwaji say. So by the time this one, a control way, Uma way absence. And at this way, I keep it in your body. Yeah, few call a So the subconscious mind obey when the conscious mind is not working. So the way we design radio will affect our development. That is why Rwanda has changed the way presentation is done on radio. You must come in and as an expert, both practically, academic, from that area you are coming from. So it's not about me margin, because whatever translates will be translated to the next generation and other generations. So the subconscious mind obey when the conscious mind is absent. And the subconscious mind started recording from the day you fell from your mother's womb. So even if they force you, you can remember what happened at the hospital. Oh yeah, 1 minute old. So it starts from there to age 8 to 10. Now we are taking over.
Okay.
So these are things are affecting. So your development affectment, any nyamanyano, right to do they start to work on that. So they block that aspect and they create like a new aspect for you.
For them. Okay.
That's why I see with the moon check and Ghana who are doing well are from Right to Dream. Who comes over here will go to the lower tier just to survive. Because no assurance has been given to you, say you will be able to make it. Okay. It's not everybody who goes to Right to Dream to also make it. But majority will definitely make it than compared to boja. So sit in Trotro. Then the same Trotro destination, sit in the electric bus. I don't know if you've noticed the difference. Are you no more relaxed? Mm-hmm. Do you see fights in that one? Mm-hmm. When I see fights in Trotro, and you get frustrated sometimes before you get to lectures. So that's what we call environment.
Okay. Coach Vincent Abiu, no, Coach. Eddie Yakomu deep ama yesunya de nano pay pa ewo player standard contract room na coach wa being brutal anti coach na oni Eddie enkono wofa Mohammed Asa wofa.
Yes sir.
Morning na mpacha boko baby be fine
has for na mu go mo ma si go bi enu ma si go be bi enu ma si
Wasena
was a macam see be ba tembia filasia must ba kwa mse enye ase akafo na de ba no na akafo fo na timbe pa beni na yewo has PR also ye PR Kobe Jones also in football mu na coach wa fact tax na pam coach na de a cab boy na say nipa ni dingofo ni mu ye campaign si ento abamam na do say you say this say ni friend di wani ma
sa coach ne ye pam no
da bi nya we ono ni de na bako
Rennie Heading ke
we de no e technical director
okay
and so mo pam no pam what I say just be odo asa and no so because the contract no onye advisor to the board ni your man coaching the time so no I say no I say on person the problem ba has and so cause bisa me
has for mo your contract na omo fa performance in shimana
na obi abon so abon brother ye has no ye lusu one case called Jefeda and Ankatum Kaf. Say Cas, you see the most notorious club in Africa, and has to folk. Every week be yasam ko near dibim, near D4. Where technical director Bienua in Africa. Bienua we win case of Cas against any African club. No. Confibia 11 kurano. ABC the has ABC this is the first time record. Oma bon sanu a bon husband me say a bon.
Wafa who should be blamed for sanya?
To ba fede.
Say wafa ono de wa man crofo.
Oh ko man crofo say we ya hwan. Wo ba gi team no ba crofo de obeti has no. Odo ya dwen ba me say friend say Akom Duncan Fantin man from Sopon. Eno oba ye no. Tio oba ye na Okaku brothers. Current GFA president ni nana no omo me ensa no mo kan. Native brothers ni ade omo ye 20. Omo an omo ye team manager. Omo an omo ye management members. Omo an Akom Duncan na captain. And omo ye hihye to ho say has ye. The ye ne say tembia ye won structures. Your council of patrons, your board, your management. Yan ka say nipa ba ko mbey has management team da enye ye. And see that and you to go afede. He has to hear what the people are saying and the correct people are saying. Me person say o ko for first division player. Mo bonu be bia o ka che to ka $100,000 no so ajatum. Ai papa no ohu emobo na say ke 70,000. Na man for mpanyfo nyina kaka ho no ojichetie cha ana ba ko den by bam. Say last week me ba am kana me say be san ba biom ana me bo last week man kan aka 4 because all many cases in my no because our committee no know how for no how many cases ba e be ko ka fa ma I know and then me aba me traka say na sebi ebi mu ye too no so we has ni no be the house player ka case abro then abe so be from maka say mu ni o me o mu ye special can be o si asari ba o si say asari onim go da and go for Olympics nko event saying relegation o say asari akokora asari o share na business 40 then 40 go asaba can be kind so we do 40 ndi o share goalkeeper asari blast coach onya 40 so esin we do 40 has 4 afide o wie 1 year me say as one obi o has ni ankoro ko wa born 1 year mo so o ya kokora wa born 1 year so blast keeper teams be brave pen onkonko and so the train na kasa chen na say be message 2 years and so now has opportunity with myself 3 years in the row because ye nim football no ye who good goalkeeper no ye who say who be so coach back so even the more a goalkeeper grows the more he becomes good aramebwa aka minute to gba vero munim because omunye border omunim they don't know this na nya asem na aba anka Nigerian born in Nigeria no be has arrowhead players ni complain we say ebeti players no most of them are not prepared to play for Accra for again. Before I start kura ma menchia Mr. Tete Yohunu Masa na that board of someone why current IGP in the 80s you know ni no but training ground timbia 80s oh no yeah why ordinary but training ground no national obasa into enemy or to osu no se misala sa wo him se mo Ghana has fonti na wontemenka o se mpa chow next week me yini nyina pie mpa chow
so onene picture
na nemo ye doso ne o ma me de omo nu on mpanyfo ne has for press bi former press ne koe first case obi say eh me kura say me tukwa kwa obi enim say me phobia na ekosen ene say de ekwa anya kambi ni tugwa fidi what did I say enra the president come on or your card bearing member wearing the 5th IGP 5th 1 2 3 4 5 our has card bearing member our IGP at our generation what I didn't say na ye okon ho a has nyum bia ni wiase oni moto oh sa mo me na mo bor mo fan say mo kan say jamani ade ni nyina nyum ni nyina oni moto enu has player o player o to hwe papa ni mdi ya bo sa na obi o has say that is how to for you and you know when you come a company to go for this people are dying I'm afraid me I call big people 7 ni nyina me de beto ba kom you be shocked say you we because I'm no more training ground be just say be on house for go Professor Mrs say no chapter 8 member tem bia no training ground or professor kra or doctor kra no training ground very much your head of state Lieutenant General Ankra or bohas or boy no a good player or be head of state aso be Petros na no for yata na no for ochihin power man no a chairman of council of Petros House of Folk during those days na kwekudua the current asante na busuania no come on te house I will bring it to you next week na who's house no enye team ketwa manfo obefa omu guti mu no tembia ka mu fi hefa sa ko fe kura hwan na do mo bae hariza ko mi lo chama mi blemu o mu se wa na oye ya di best 6 years ansa na etimi to gbe ko shem but wa o se no kwan kasa aka me friend hariza ko sisi na so hu me what is happening to us what is happening to you Mr. Hariza ko you what is happening you don't know why and Mr. Hari is you I didn't know I was bringing this man to come and support us my recording na because as a council maker obetie what is happening as of ogni adani and then there's 8 players including Anthony Anai Mr. Alasa me what me free hanu me ofia mo ni gburai don konom amankwa omunyina Mr. Alasa na temu so na se me so yede o ma lakini mi so yakwa yede baby am ginei everybody is crying no sani has
what for Canada many house
and nanji hwe mediama me ba me in charge of floating and insurance cases only coach sign contract and only player sign contract and ya unless why something grave you cannot terminate it basic you will pay so why do you do it
what father has for na omunnim sa
to gbe mpese odi omo ya akam no nim me person can me there no de me kokot akam bi over me kokot me kwa Muhammad Alasa Musa na me ko yi na swik me documents baba me yi documents na me won say power for vraiment me yi documents me sape adi ami ken former chief justice friend enu me aboa onim bibia sa no me ken me because no chapter 3 chairman ko fodua uri me na dua na hene no chapter 51 chairman ewo Legon sabe me ko fano no be gina gate na dua na hene I was the national organizer o come on be gina gate o be gina gate has a matches oboa ka program ko babia na ajiman bedu so tie me obeka kire on ye if I'm to mention I will mention they are all crying dying now only timo o one of I didn't me see John media man who Moses. That be oh say na na dey meet me cause on dream because at least say na Moses of come message dream me dey ma ho na ye ni ye ye no first day no ye na ho soro ha be sibri no usu an fa o po wa su afi hari za ko no usu afi ye ya na supporters wo if you look how you are doing your team da be no one say as ton player watara buy no ye ya na player back ton $250,000 asa nka player ba I can be led a number of my yesterday some of the players me amamba me ni wo mo me ko hu buachi ya do mo so me hu no kunedu din kwa me mbo mo anu ansem amma me kan me coach I nearly cried ono on come on me din komo no ano hey as if we don't take care if they don't take care players no come back on cause come kaya come back we are Afghanistan.
What is going on in House of Folk?
Going on is a incompetent management and board members.
Togbe
oh Neniefra 14 years as board chairman. Can be on the field, you are not doing well. When it comes to the trial committee, you are losing. And you must chairman say, Sebi. Uko school no. Mas uko primary no. 1+1. Now go and train utia. Next time must have 1+1. So over continue. Now as for the emu abrafu coach ni ko ni ye fani players contract ever has for players no more contract man sign on league so they are paying them such a management team.
House of Folk.
Na zango pe wa 1997 revolution bi si Ghana ha House of Supporters na they see wakra no na ehu na sanko for mahwe it is coming because how people are not, especially this week $150,000 there no there are some people who calls me cry I don't know them me hu mo poda say moto ye obi to say Ashfotitoku one of the best administrators in Ghana as a see akra cap hey everybody na has mo pa the team thing yeah we kido and there's something wrong there was a timer 2-3 North African countries omni calf enya problem and the storms no be fan no ko win 3 times North Africa wow na Apakan North African country North omo twamu nyina the storms Ashfotitoku atindida onuso Congolese African champions omunya problem be me san ono 100 ma wom has ni o ote ha dem me bufu me time kura say many director bi lusu ni has many director onim case bi buy but no ye NCC phone bi long one onim say the best person obey me I know I fit to because odo come na ye nedi ni say lusu sa case no me wa set case alaji gusa de kwa bigger than you alaji gusa wini call alaji gusa mumbisa no say Ashfotitoku has the na kitikiti bi o omo come man no mpanyfo bufu sa de no da come Ashfotitoku ye lusu ye alaji gusa won the same person so 100 those cases and the house they are bon say a bon ya bon now here play somebody say no first Mr. Coach Auras come to be more Auras that plays some to more Auras obi akeke no akofa na ba ayi obi to on shirt to ayi ton shirt to ayi Manchester yes Manchester player Manchester we no makofa na ba e dey buy na me shirt to on timi yeduma no afida mo obi ade me bo bre Mohammed Ukayo obuoni me see omo nyina obi abeto me omo won include to go afide ko we kan me di has be 20 years crop ansa na oba nya ho to makokura na say yo nya ho no beto me hase because ran me to na level metro TV ta mo oba na ukra ka kitikiti oba nya me say unya unsun ye nya ho ko suan bra sabe na mo hase da but not to the level. Say, who is that small boy? Me small boy, 70 years, me this small boy. Wow, has an idiot, Master. If you want to talk, we will talk. We will say some. When you go to police headquarters, the commissioners of police are has for no. Ready. If you got a minimum, some monitor ye ni and the other. Say, on them first, second, third, Sunday. I'm not has for. But when Francis Duku retire on GP4. Or retired last year, or no one chapter chairman pay. What is happening? Has money a bomb? Hey, how supporters I'm sorry oh, me yeah you. Won't to me the second. Mu sorry oh. Has for mu sorry oh. Munti na me bre yo. Won't to me number 2, me ye na me tiano. Has for supporters mu sorry oh. Man sorry, na mo pese mu say has sit there no. Endu ho. Yenti me do because Jimmy Sam nko ah. Ha. Let me come pese me say. Amotabe. Na munti mu akaza mu sorry oh. Ana mesu mi yenu nua muntu mi nua ana mesu mu sorry o ai maka boni na me pese mi chese coachito one case BBS ti say dey say dey waka no so na meboa enti say o waka na nka wu yewu na nka u fo baby no so wo bi nam ho a obeko what is this the same cases you have been losing the same case o say don't no mu nyira you lose case against ana meboa enti mu hu me see 138 cases of medium. Okay? They play a player B and no BBB. I forgot that guy's name. The contract a woo and oba. And your lawyer be a kruma. Lawyer. Catch a Moses say, oh, who to be fun? No, I say Moses. As to court law, no, and as to football deal. This guy, no, his contract with Go Stars, no. And so nam go fan. Intermediate. We are fought. This case we mean di esi ehun. Kojo fianu, so one no my friend no bisa no. So I don't nyina I strong for the akami ye bi. I went round because me na me case now I went to Kojo fianu. So masa a case here the cock of kra me dey be lusu because he is already supply or contract. Kojo fianu say Mohammed, watch him so in football. Come and let's negotiate. When we got 1 GSK bi pepe bia about 4,000 so dey. Meanwhile, na kan 1 year anka ye de call even kwa DLFM kan bobo me de ma no onim we are see the ehun the same case lawyer na so onim bebre no o say mo de mo ya munjai me de ye fa second bisikra was am omanafo material say ye fight wom boom because they also went for a player who has got a contract ana say lawyer no so too no na no olusu ye me ku say be lusu case nti me kwaye no as a pepe because any player which is for no so munima to go from school on from nyina on school because on pese on pe mo munim ye no Mr. Ariza ko otiase Mr. NS Bedi ko otiase Mr. Tuawe otiase original Muhammad Alasa Musa Pio Boss one one kimo do metiase Alaji Sani tiase Asabre tiase Maso Asabre to go ruba kwa Maso Asabre ne say obizan has no tradition ti say ono chere o Maso Asabre about 20 years my junior. Baby, I want assist. No, assist. Indian need trainers. My sabres. When they say also not, they need the that is who say, hey, I need a broad letter. Sue me. Some who run go for maybe Pacho. Maybe Pacho da. Now me catch almost a missing more back like a shack. Actually, we can't create chancing. Has for war, so Kasiaka will go for wrong. Omubuofu no me say da no amasa celebrity baby pa afia kesem o to dia no o say e just for pa wo mu na house for no omusu no fa na shares no on person be ye he Titi brothers no o mo no mo ye young house no na ye generation ye teach we fru anu ya be show we fru one Mr. Atulin say oye udom mi kura ana o sidam bebre ho no achemo techire ho oye one of the junior members of the directors that me so no mo na say me e promote to go afede bagie no na san krofo no hwe radi nyakopo ye wo about 15 people na no mo kan ho they are bloody millionaires na bloody enya se bia ayo bloody millionaires ama no mo young sesa ye train you sana has ye has umba mbesi mmeye oba ya no bebe ye ti se de NCC fo bi ndam ye yimu no se o musi en kwakoto ko ni kwa be be ya no discuss bebe ye wrong and me sorry in charge of supporters no we am court my starting process no am the injunction e be 2 NCC for no so because our rule says so undi 4 years e wo RCC I want to be NCC chairman ma congress so your annual general assembly and annual general conference you don't qualify na ma sheda ye din ma yi pepesi ni nyina this year ebe ye dwe abiwe and has for mun sorry o number 2 mun sorry o has for mun sorry o mun sorry o yo ha first no ha has no uji has supporter and a player uji mi ebe jima ko share otwe be ate ni abu prepra otwe be ate enye ebe ba so revolution bi enu ahwe
mon fam
France some revolution hano lidi here hano lidi sa nurse no mo ne mlatole bona partner na America crowd they did revolution America so go buy
na say amoye bi na mo de samo go buy
we say awam wenu awam say you know me na sabre na ye o and then meka say you know this me na sabre na ye pani bibia but push wem kwa de no mutimi eno kra no kitu abi keka na say pese omo yes say no enye na ewi na league no
samo abu Dubai no
samo abu Dubai no obi say or the place 5 abran 1 foreign no obi yi no ono aso wa ka tetogbe ena ofa aso mi ka kan bia aso ono ye dan do be ka kan tetogbe papa na wonya coach we really double the following year we win FA Cup. So what is wrong with that coach? What is wrong? Kenechi ya shawashi obaye hotel ko da kwa no fofofo president hotel onpe hotel kesibia empa onpe bi Chinese food bi very ma wo tete me no nam fom mutimi tua place ka na mo tua ne ka ne pay no wasesa de tua mka mo so oye arrogant as of folk
wa fire has we dey chia wa fa wan hwa obi beba me ma wo fa die has echi bebira wan hwa na wo fa BP aba wo fa ne so no ye kra no yesre ntie Bisma
Apakan
wo fa hiti men twa ne so ani BP beba
na me kan say atiefu no say na open house of folk latest ni exclusive that Saturday bia of atnasi say dia obe David Deep ono di onim na oka ana oka no aso betimi a 7 letter ono oka fact what you say but sometimes of amfina konima say
intina me twane so me ma ne to aso be bia se na ne kuma wo soro no
of ajubre
nsam na ya o
because obeti of that
me ma me has nipa o me ma me has nipa ba ne sa no frɛ me be so agu me so ani ma me Mrs Hannah Mama ya hasi lusu a ondidi no wada.
As players so mo show mo because na nzenzu koto coach boa no mo boa mo be bi o mechum bia. Nze ha offer kasa de bia o say has na man two kwan. Itu hwa like adena ni ya ha no.
Enti na metwa no so because offer has no.
Yes, empany for.
The has ekun offer dodo.
Yes.
Ekun offer dodo.
It was service offer review. And what created the gap before problem when you see? Because me honor me has for building structure and what problem?
Anutina me asabre ariza call papa ni e kanu. Because those days na bebe yes no ehun say chess me bi enam enye ye number 1 won say house for answer na baby ye no sabi ni e win cup ni ana ye win cup na mora no dia na be you know na performance ko akofom scanners ye benya no ye first second third ni nyina as one to and ono is in the company ono to shares no and then ye na that time no me asabre and hariza call for people who were against it say sadia mboye amboye yo mu twɛn na yenya footing no ansa
asemo
won ana me ba sa enjina me ne asabre public enemy number 1 in house of folk public enemy number 1 house but ye be ka ko sa so mbe ni ana me say place no o man hwe yi no man transfer man kasa nti no na mo ya ba no mo mutimi ni yenti emwe ya say we ya say omo deceivers they deceive people cause abanumu ya close we no ba na akoya bi ha sa fi able to sa hwan ba o do ko say
pictures be ababon tia
that pictures started by kra and
and run you no mo de buy
na omo no mo re ya ball leg no want it ya to place want it no play way ba na ko to ana nye ni ko to konya na compete kotokoto golfers amoto sabani abanimu na ya banimu beje anapotutu na pia ndo nyo no apare de me say I feel for him I feel for him sade na ka so ya negotiate ono why papa na so no negotiate na me na sabare no ka so hwan anapa ya no mo fra me so no mo dika ka che the whole world mo negotiate ya bandimu mo se mo negotiate me yo wa wa
oh house of folk so Bismarck
Apakan we dey kakra bi na tie fon sumrem we dey ma no e game no na me kom kakra bi we dey game no a big game but metimi aka say Algeria former no mo nya ma bi a ye be kan say and Uber African tell no mo ye hu bebre bi because in the history of Algerian women's team no this is their first time on my team progress here called quarter finals at say and no share this tournament omoboa omane the only team America so omo concede goal but when it comes to omo goal scoring abilities since when share am kan biasa but omo baby a omo strength and as dey can say omo ho odin wo pa na omo defense ene omo goalkeeper oni otimi da goal no omo entino ene say Black Stars and say my queens no Black Queens omo pese omo ye bibia I think say they should make sure some break the lines of Algeria for more back lines. And other than that, a better diamond because this is a team. Matching a year, Juma, papa, matching no more thing, papa. Now, I want to believe, say, when it comes to monetary issues, I don't see a crew more and pimping a court tournament. I don't say your winning bonus are come and as incentives be promises be come. Many NTS and a Ghana ambassador to Morocco. Etimi akọ promise ya man say bibia efa bonuses and ade can say incentives no obetimi ahwe na bibia nso e kama ntino ene yanwehye girls no best of luck na omuntimi nko deliver just as omuye in the final game ene na eno nso ekoso ewo ade can say group stages omo share Tanzania by 4-1 ntino yan cherish the hope say e man betimi atimi abom waden na Apakan we dey kakra bi pani bi dijuma sun bi a wo se yetimi ebona baso ene obe pie me wo Greater Accra Regional Football Association twa no tia friend Gafa opani oda no Mr. Simon Abrabri dodo na friend Kata Apakan koma ba mountain say ne wetimi secure sponsorship deal Ediama Division 2 side na me hu ne say abasobo na ete ye de born because ye jumadi yedi ene ebi anze wofa ete a wo kan house folk in common uye ni ye a ye be kan wanye ni enso a ye be kan tino opani ni ema na baso ene soccer bet enso next season on ba be headline sponsors a ene omo timi added $800,000 that be Ghana cedi rather $800,000 Ghana cedis almost spread it for 3 years and so etimi Ediama Division 2 that's GAFA Greater Accra Regional Football Association na first year no also added 235,000 Ghana cedis and our second year and so no now so 235,000 no we breaking it down I'm say 100,000 for the league and 100,000 for middle league and after I can say monthly awards no and say momo ya awards bi bosumi bia no omo timi ball players ene ade can say coaches any referees about so more than money kon kan and also 35,000 Ghana cedis na yamo penina baso na yamo ne antara agene omo so boa no na ono so etimi to toniama e Greater Accra ha no yamo ma baso because enye easy because your kromwana whole F and Gasa cramp and I didn't say obetimi asecure ade can say sponsor headline sponsor am league ebo ntino enye division 1 na ko division 2 a eni sheda eni achire gidigidi a na otimi secure this I mean ade can say juicy sponsor setimi the division 2 a na say osapa support there na baga me de manusi no we dey kakra bi on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nkomo bi a okodi here concerning 630 bi opese osi Apakan 24 asembi omo kan say mo an omo mko adidie no omo ma ya yensa nka bi ngum wote ase ye nyina okromu ana ye be kai say honorable Asiama omo start here say omo si football facilities and as ade kan say sporting facilities across the regions okromu na Apakan say yensa unse timi ka footage ni bi anase videos ni bi na wahu and the current state of these facilities and anase infrastructures the past government ya Apakan na ya asefem intino I think say and ye behwe de ye wo at exposure na yetimi asiesie because even and Metmaga said the only stadium at Krumwa CAF approval ebetimi a host category A and as a CAF matches Accra Sports Stadium and just ended President Cup boy there's a point in time and now one stand be Yakulosi because of you believe is the state and as the state and any good intino I don't want to believe say na omampani can asema and the good people of that particular area now kojina can asem and some of person motino ko kan because this is a president and also a research or reform and we share and to train Jumadia Odi or mine. I think where we need the heart of Ghanaians. Among mine will be at the coup. And you know, we don't want to go back whereby our promises are GD say it can be fulfilled. Ghanaians and I strongly believe say going forward no man penny better ni antara jinebesa that you know imagine no man who say sad na more kind sebi adabraka enya possible into amba buana ye various stadium o krumu an esipon ene baba ya rane Accra Sports Stadium Cape Coast ni de akika ho ni nyina no ombetimi ahwe na bibi bia kama Apakan
but I say anu ye Bismarck do say the genesis any event Adam singles jeans dinner night baso mingle connect and enjoy the vibe almost a side attraction comedy music and more ticket no 150 Ghana cedis ubenya aduane and drink 1st August 2025 6 p.m. ekosi 9 p.m. the Dish Restaurant East Legon AH Hotel na almost for single no raffle draw wa be wini no ubenya free massage and a lunch restaurant be a and also East Legon singles no omo ticket no yes ticket no 150 Ghana cedis 150 Ghana cedis and couple no ticket no 300 Ghana cedis na singles no the 1st August 2025 and couple no 2nd August 2025 ni nyina no 6 p.m. ekosi 9 p.m. na almost say couple no so no and they almost 2 rooms for winners na mo be win raffle draw any massage therapy standard spa East Legon and most abenya special dinner night event na sena bibia akoye edi ama monfre 0595 313013 and 0245 728705 and 0508 805100 and we did Genesis singles and couples dinner night 1st and 2nd August and about yamfa be course be ba ku mienu miensabi na yanko 0534 050199 and 0593406565 oba ya be fa 2 na ya wrap up near ko mpache odi ni ba bia kasafi
Apakan.
Yes our boss.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon boss.
Alapadia me bomba basu pa na pa Richard Tapman.
Bra Rich mpache intio.
Mano e board man am person character. Born there say mo kana enye but animu ono na say nya obi a obeti na gina born so ama wati edi go na ba. Na mano so che ono omo che ono jo apo no omo che ono pa say na me bla neta. Nti bomba ya ke kunje be ya dia. E mpa bo to omo chama bi jo we dia so kai ya. Na me sham ene di mapa me di ma ga.
Amen. Yeah, that's it, Bra Rich. And Pacho, do you know baby Akasafi?
If I'm making a session,
Bra Rick and Pacho into you.
The Pacho to be affected. In me and Bria, you bet me the truth of the house home, and then no good no go home. You didn't break your home, you bet me the truth of
a bad thing because we're better majority shareholders. In Tiagibia, autonomous majority shareholder, you know, at the Maobi.
And you move, you know, over Kukumias and Weffiso.
Davi. I wanted the Tresign.
They say do an apart has a bomb that has to Lucia. My pessimist is possible, but Pia. My pet was there, were just to come to them, but to penny be yammy. Last day, name for ball. President Capri. I didn't tell me, never who they may.
you buy a demonstration. The slave of a 7 year number. You will be a young ready. Say GP has in there. You will quite deploy a castlano. I did be a piano or supporting you too. The food has a warm. Yasudi, no has been encouraging my name. Yeah, bread. These are your top players. These are more players.
So far, say 11.
11 has your say.
Mienu
2. Yeah, no, but leg.
Mobile to be a
and this year, so you're about to throw cancer.
I would try. Why?
I do. Papa could not president, not who are you?
I would try.
You was also come one penasm. The Panoto, see, no pa. I like that come be you're moving your soon.
Vesro.
The power for the number. For the number.
Mepediama, why? Area no afraid na Majiama, why? Okay. Pacho didn't baby a Casafi.
Apakan.
Hey, Chairman General. Boko there.
Yamia dum now, sir.
Yankopon whom mobile.
The Yamia, may I, because I fit outside the town. Could you dance?
Ekiyentio.
House as a windy. I'm presuming this as a killer to have one, Mr. Apakan or Musica no much, and I said, Stone or Moonjay.
O met Yebi.
O met Yebi.
O met Tia Salima down, Senator Francis Ajete dear.
And this, who said, the time you need the other two. This pharmacy, I the media by this moment, and so I'm a fine woman idea. Oh, here's the you okay, I find the I'm not actually the idea.
O Mutia dia FIFA and Yomushi.
Okay. And the house for Munyabo trainer. See, I'm a mobile moving who she cry. If you Munyabo trainer, Monson, or soon to be now, necessarily the on fine your mom. If it's a bear. Some 100 and something years, winter die, Yashi free. Or by I don't know what Yama, wait, training pitch or mutiny training idea, straight man can't, and you know, Munyabo, Yamana bear fine. But it's them, as I said, a man, a no more, and never born, coach, you know, yes, Renala. On some of Francis. Now, if I can almost a man, if you will be in your bed 36 years to move.
Why not?
Say we will be a man or a mobile, you may be better to see.
And you're no correct. Why?
Okay. And I'm in one of these. Then I go blast out then I return the dad.
And you're no correct. Why?
Oh, my thing. And then Mr. Mumio, when you are with you for almost 2 so winter than you think. Every remember to be part of getting every nothing.
Okay.
No, been to us.
Martin, last call and patch of family.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
John Passing from Tema, alias Aputo.
Aputo on patch of family.
Nyamesa mo netima pa mo yo papa. Be na no pa wo ya de na me se be me do yo class. O ye a super advert. That the Lumba show the papa. But who say obi so ko to be crowd ko war hu. Obo asabi na advert show. So kan sa na o dia ko pepe war no. Munya nyu obeka se bia so no na enye se bi dem fa chop pa so no de papa no ni baby has asem no ye say be kan o penifo no beka se bia ye ya o mo ana baby say because has nye team a by this time kotokochi a no ogwaye sa adai management be na enye wo de hwe friends 2000 mu eba no perfect 99 88 eba no hwe bo hasibo o hwe management Nina Muno, you can't say, you can't say, management. So, much no more to me yet in my almost 15 my because Tim no idea and your Mudia. Or Mudia can have ever go Moto Casabi. But yet, Mudia said, has to lose some mistake me did it. Oh, so yes, we should not be higher, almost 15 no more collect management, nobody yet in my secondly, Black Queen is more afternoon because the young bomb on Muyadi or Jiran yet in the wet Black Queen. But almost from the start, no Esha Mutim. At least so much me for cap no crap because then we say Africa, then Nigeria, and one and I offer. And they end it. Some of us have a form. Some of us will just organize. So, yes, so what to me crap or more qualified mood semi final no more. Now, the dear quite you must say, I'm a sound my family.
Yada say aputo se oba yada se papa. Yeko.
Apakan GH. Apakan winning baby. Sa everywhere. Since omudi ade, omo very first time omaye bibi ame 49 na many on ya adwene any. Sa player standard rules no. Because boys in the bro, Apakan boys in the bro, obi be Premier League pa na at the end of the month. Yeah, man of 50 CD, 500 CD, a BG 600. I think say obi oji kese crowd a 2,000. That is unfair. What I say was I got top pure water be crowd. I think say go benye sika crowd change. So into any idea pa me aka say my support to omo in their doing. And yes, our party when you hear me no more enya adwene omo bibia, but we party Apakan I'm with them. Apakan me di 49 na am say premier.
Yada say 49 nana say ode e de e buy enso e wo ho. Coach.
Yeah.
Time now so
yeah, I think sir one good news and in the Americano. Me officers come here expect, you know. Me won't buy me believe he say they will work something good out. Looking at how the economy is being run and everything, at least. Yeah, cry, yeah, share minimum cry minimum, no. And yeah, about 2000 to 2005. Yeah. Yeah, you know, now I share the welfare aspects of the teams. The welfare. They ever can't kick out, no. Now I should say snitch and other things, no. Yeah, enforce said they'll be able to pay the snitch for the players. Now, yeah, insurance package my players, no, so that it gives them that confidence, it secure their tomorrow. So I think say they've started that particular angle, no. They started. We are just waiting for the figure. The figure needs to be boy with better calculation. But we should all look back. Additional can see our match for say. Brighten the corner we are and let's learn everywhere we are. So that you are part last you know. As from the first one we should be baby, you know, baby so could die. I'm sorry. I'm sorry now you making sure say things have been done right and should be done very well. Boy, yeah, ripple effects need also. And then nipa baku na again, or mining in again, or more idea, or mom yes and yamanina. And I seem to see any idea. And my a phone for no so on weniji. But at least has in your standard no kotoko. Sekotoko na dia on shiny him no ye. The Mutonya and Omunyo the same thing. On beto 11, no matter 10. And ye be different. Be anything at some time fear any things no. Only sanka ali ne tosa and as Zamale Quintana will be here no. But yet no one say hey. The Ometon the Everton the same. See, I hope you said people will understand the game very well. Now, you share the game from different angles.
Okay. Let us see. And Coach Vincent Abiu and Coach Wattening can yet done as a papa Yamin Shira coach. He said, now to be a Oba Emma Yesunya. We are always grateful, say, and Saka coach. Yet I say, Wava.
Apakan.
Wava.
Catch the house, ye supporters. Who do you supporters?
Electronic
supporters, and they say, and yet to be Anna, a toy, a secretariat. A Frank Sawyer, Mr. Twahoy board, and a top will be man, and my yen. Nika prenim, and yes, I said, Professor, much time, ye pack two.
Okay.
Why did I say? Anna, a secretariat in this one, and yet to win a toy. The great Mr. Twahoy, no to Diana, and yes, I sitting in a renovation or the account. Number 2, 100% says, you told 20 pet. You supporters in Mundio in our books. Attorney General, baby, Register General. 20% penny at Tom, 80% in the down. Now within the 20% in a ton, and I took 67%, and when to go to the as baby. SAS, the companies in the two, and almost 67% too. The 33% no, yeah, no, Sano, and I ato. And the 80% down, the mass supporter, you supporters in young guys, and I know our Tory. So a Bema, Omwim, because who's a company, and you say, oh no, yeah, and as a board chairman, he has got authority. How many years in he? I am going annual general meeting. The last one acquired no catch the whole world. Mobia to say, annual general meeting, a biennial, and a 4 year annual, and to go every day. Your man say every year be a annual general meeting. As you call, and yes, I feel way, ever consider for your court, a court, no, sir.
Okay. Wafa Mohammed Al-Hassan and Watenika Bismarck Yako.
Apakan. Na call about Kofre no say Black Queens no e be 34. Yes, Porsche Abuache, your captain no.
Oh, okay.
I think they 36 years. Entina no already concerns about young coach in ma young chaff nimrem. Now all the same no Black Queens here we show them best of luck na hwe ni mu say ene on bet me apeke maximum victory no. Ya kon dia mamenchia Jesse. Mamenchia Jesse na afre menchia Priscilla Ajay dodo na afre ne mako na bibian kama Apakan yanda tiefo so asete da ne da omni ahwebom ti Apakan yem fancy na yuwa de ninkai no entimi meto aso.
Bera se eno Bismarck edusai na watenenka enso insana okano ya Porsche Abuache inti just one in the squad. Porsche Abuache experience Porsche Abuache wa boy team na che 2 wa Abuache pa inti just one inti yes a team na omode ko eni nyina na enyinya 36 years inti obi ka cho say squad na enyinya 36 years anya no kre just back up na inti we should just pray for them na yenja amo na ye ogidie say definitely on betumi akon mani na bibia kama ye de asi ti yeko nti yeko de minchia me ame wofa Sami Tuga oton emmema mpaboa e o Madina Masala chi opportunity bank en wofa yenchia na minchia sister na wo Ishmael CEO de Ishwan Kuto e wo no ma ene Ishwan kitchen Ishmael yenchia ene wife Araba ana depa yenchia mu nyina mekwa Yesu anu minchia me ame brapeni Mr Kofi Ayenu wa yensu anu so ateminchia one wife Sister Mary minchia munyina na bibia enye kama enso so ewo na me mame Mrs Hana Ayenu mommy na minchia on the we wuti edwumedie no ti abusia ya kwaseda kese enkoma DJ Omari o produce edwumedie no Ziggy B technician on duty Ziggy yadase wofa Mohammed Al-Hassan yadase coach Vincent Abio yadase Bismarck eduse yadase Odiska brantie ene eversrain ewa ana Kwame Afum Jesse Oboraman ene Kenneth Tata nyina ta ekire ma yedi dwumadi ne ba me amedi ho chia me yedi ma no di ameje so no eya yensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blizzard King yakwe de DJ Marion bebo nwum sa ekozi se no nan bebo no nan bo a me ame sister penny na nadwa siki di ankwa no ma beba akosi no nsia bo no sorry a ene nwum beto aso akosi no otwe bo a Angel Michael di amansansu edi ebebro akosi nondu bo no sorry anwom beto aso akosi ochina nopa inshiraba kwadwo samebi beba ochina nopa no nsia ekosi be nondu mo o sorry a DJ Afiba ebebo onwum akosi ochina nwumre no nsia DL entertainment show no ebeba wakwem abusia until then yedi nyame jamo nyame nka yenyina no nhwe enso embo yan ba yebese hia yakra bibia